ഓക്കെ, കുഴപ്പമൊന്നുമില്ലല്ലോ നിങ്ങൾക്ക്?
കുഴപ്പമൊന്നുമില്ല. കുഴപ്പമൊന്നുമില്ല.
ഇതൊന്ന് വന്നാൽ ഞാൻ ചെയ്യായിരുന്നു. അതാണ്. ഇപ്പൊ വന്നു. നിങ്ങളെല്ലാരും മറ്റേ അതൊന്ന് സെലക്ട് ചെയ്യാം, ലൈക്ക് ആസ് യുവർ ക്യാരക്ടർ.
എന്താണ്
സെലക്ട് ചെയ്തു?
ചാറ്റിന്റെ താഴെ ആസ് ക്യാരക്ടർ.
ഓക്കെ 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 ഓക്കെ.
ഓക്കെ, എന്റെ ടോക്കൺ റെഡിയാണ്.
യെസ്, കണ്ടു.
And I will just remove this. ഇവിടെ ഇല്ല. പക്ഷെ വേറെ ആരുടെ ടോക്കൺ വന്നിട്ടില്ല. എന്റെ നെറ്റ് വൺ സ്ലോ. 1 സെക്കൻഡ്. Let me reconnect. Okay, so I will just move all of you to the world map. So basically, idana like for Ajay, we will be like the right middle part. Stillben, Zephyra, the cities again. And you will be around here. Kind of around here.
വേൾഡ് മാപ്പ് കാണുന്നില്ല ഇപ്പൊ. ഞങ്ങളും
നമ്മളിപ്പോഴും കേവിന്റെ അകത്താണ്.
ഒന്ന് കാണുന്നില്ല.
ഇപ്പൊ ഒന്നുമില്ല,
ബ്ലാക്ക് ആയി.
അല്ല, അത് നിങ്ങൾ അവിടെ വരണം. റൈറ്റിലോട്ട് മിഡിലോട്ട് ബാക്കിയെല്ലാം ബ്ലാക്ക് ആണ്. എക്സ്പെക്റ്റഡ് ആണ്.
കണ്ട്
സൂം ചെയ്യണം അല്ലേ?
So you guys are around here. എല്ലാരും ഇവിടെ ഇല്ലേ? Okay. And now you guys just got out the spider cave. Michael is going to say, oh my god, I thought I was going to die in that cave. Thank you guys for staying and helping me. But he's going to go up to Rhaegar and he's going to say, oh my god, that was the most important move that you did there by fighting the spider queen.
Thank you, Michael.
മൈക്കിളിനോട് ചോദിക്കും.
I should be the one that
അല്ലല്ല, മൈക്കിള് അറിയാം ഇത് കേവ് ഏതാണെന്ന് അറിയാന്ന് പറഞ്ഞില്ലേ? സോ വാട്ട് ഈസ് എ കേവ് ചോദിക്കും.
So he will say like I don't know what this cave is, but we have heard stories of a legend of a very powerful and large spider. That it is actually a pretty common legend in the swamp, but in the Button swamp about Baxia. So that spider's name was Baxia, right? It's a spider that came from the Underdark, which is like the place just between this plane and the abyss. Like it's like where all the drows and other kinds of evil creatures come from, right?
Okay.
So the Underdark, it's and we have heard stories of it stealing children and then slowly teaching out the life from them to feed itself and its own children. Uh, we were very lucky to come out of that there in our lives. I think, and this time, like he notices that the cart is gone, and you guys all already noticed. Some of you in the when you were in the cave itself, you noticed that the cart had hightailed it back, right? And you notice that the cart actually went back the way it came from, not the way it's supposed to go, right? So,
Okay.
so Michael is like, "Oh my God, I should have known this. This was an ambush. This was a trap. I mean, ambush. This was a trap. They made us come here because they knew we would die inside the cave. I think we should go and report this to the Water Watch so that they can question the cart driver. So he thinks it's the cart driver who did this intentionally, but yeah, he thinks that it's the cart driver who did this. If you guys want to say anything, you can say. Otherwise, he's suggesting that we should immediately go. It's around 4 o'clock in the evening, right? Around like late afternoon, basically. Uh, I think we should quickly try to go towards the city. It will take around 6 hours. I think should take around 6 hours to reach there by foot. So
നമുക്ക് ചേസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുമോ? ചേസ് ദ കാർട്ട്.
ഇല്ല, കാട്ട് പോയി.
Cart is faster than you, so I'm not sure if you will be able to like run
Okay.
much. I mean, for that much time, right?
Yeah. Okay.
And you did spend like around 10-20 minutes in there, so it has a like quite a big leap on you.
I wonder who was the target though? Was it Michael or was it one of us?
So Michael is going to say, so putting on my detective cap, I don't think there was a specific target because there is no way they could have known who would reply to those reply to the posters, right? I mean, they did not specifically invite any of us that I know of, unless you guys, any of you were specifically invited by someone in that group. Then we would have plausible explanation for a target. But I don't know what is happening, why they would do something like this. But I'm sure something is going something wrong. Do you guys know anything? So he's asking you guys. Do you guys can you guys think of anything why they would do that?
Nothing particular. This is first time
Maybe that owner is tying an insurance cap, something like that.
But why? What is insurance in the Jacob? Like medieval age insurance in the letter.
Fourth wall breaking. There is fourth wall break.
ടൈം ട്രാവലറാ.
There is
ആരോ പോയി വരുന്നു.
ഏരിയസ് പോയി വന്നോ?
എരീസ് എത്തിയോ? തീർച്ചയായും.
ഹലോ.
ഹലോ, കേൾക്കാം.
ആ ഓക്കെ.
വിവേകാണ് പോയി വന്നത്.
വിവേക ഉണ്ടോ?
കേട്ടോ?
കേൾക്കുന്നില്ല.
വിവേകെ കേൾക്കാമോ? ഇല്ല.
ഫോൺ ഡിസ്കണക്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. അങ്ങനെയാണെങ്കിൽ അവന് ബ്രൗസറിൽ ജോയിൻ ചെയ്യാൻ പറയും. അത്
അവന് വർക്കായില്ല എന്നാണ് അവൻ പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുള്ളത്.
ഇല്ല, അവനൊന്നും പറഞ്ഞില്ലല്ലോ.
അന്ന സമയത്ത് എന്തോ പറഞ്ഞില്ല, നെറ്റിലും കണ്ടോ കിട്ടുന്നില്ല എന്തോ.
അത് ലാപ്പിൽ ആപ്പ് വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നില്ല.
ഓ ആപ്പ്.
ബ്രൗസർ വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ടോ? മാക്കിൽ അങ്ങനത്തെ ടൈപ്പ് കുറച്ച് സാധനങ്ങൾ കഷ്ടം.
ഹലോ,
കേൾക്കുന്നില്ല.
എനിക്ക് കേൾക്കില്ല.
ഹലോ, കേൾക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നുണ്ടോ? ഓക്കെ, എന്റെ കട്ടായി പോയി.
So, Michael, what said? Do you guys know anything? Why this? Why?
Maybe it's that there is something funny, fishy going around with the bandits, and I don't know. Maybe they're trying to bait people into the bandits' hands. Maybe could be.
Yeah, it might be true.
If that's the case,
think about it. Those bandits clearly know when people are going to attack. When we were going through this, so there might be some truth to what you're saying.
Rest.
So, do you want to rest here or?
Yeah.
So I would say let's take a short rest here, maybe 1 hour. But then we should head back to town because otherwise it would be too late by the time we reach town.
Yes.
Okay.
You can have a short rest now.
So it is, I think you guys 4 o'clock another 4:30. 1 hour short rest. You can take 5:30 on. You can do if you want to talk anything between yourselves, you can do that.
Point
Short rest heal.
Short rest heal. Unless you
ഷോർട്ട് റെസ്റ്റ് സ്പെല്ല് കിട്ടിയില്ല തിരിച്ച്.
ഇല്ലല്ലോ.
വിസാർഡിന് ആർക്കെയിൻ റിക്കവറി യൂസ് ചെയ്യാം during one short rest and get some things back. You will have your own features which will say this will come back during short rest, this will only come back during long rest. So you will have to look at those and determine which comes back during short rest. ഒന്നുമില്ലേ?
I think my abilities are recharged.
വാർലോക്കിന് എല്ലാം കിട്ടും. Yes, Warlock will get back his spell slots.
ഇല്ല, ഇനി സ്പെൽ സ്ലോട്ട്സ് ഒന്നും കിട്ടത്തില്ലെന്നോ?
2 സ്പെൽ സ്ലോട്ട് തിരിച്ചിട്ടു.
Rest.
Yes, for Vivek 2 spell slots തിരിച്ചു കിട്ടും. വേറെ എന്തെങ്കിലും പറയാനുണ്ടായിരുന്നോ?
Should we just scout the area before we go for rest, or are we?
So what are you scouting? Are you scouting inside the cave again, or?
I think we cleared out the cave.
No, that queen is still there. did not fight him.
It's a chasing us.
She's not coming outside the, like, you know that she will not fit inside that small tunnel that you went inside. To the entrance, she will not be able to fit inside. But she's still there inside the cave. So, if you want, you can go back and then fight her.
വേണ്ട
Thanks. Like your thoughts.
അത് ആനിമൽ ക്രൂവൽറ്റിയോ അതുകൊണ്ട് വേണ്ട അല്ലേ?
ആണല്ലേ. ഹിറ്റ് പോയിന്റ്സ് റീഗെയിൻ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റില്ലേ ഇപ്പോ? ഹിറ്റ് പോയിന്റ്സ് റീഗെയിൻ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റില്ലേ?
ഇല്ല ഇല്ല.
ഡൈസ് വഴി.
Dice, you can spend your hit dice to regain hit points right now if you want.
Okay.
But yeah, and you will get back like half the hit dice and back during a long rest.
ഓ ഹാഫ് ദ ഹിറ്റ് ഡൈസ് ബാക്ക് അല്ലേ?
Oh, okay.
അത് ലോങ് റെസ്റ്റില് എത്ര ഹിറ്റ് ഉണ്ട് ഒരാൾക്ക്? 3
രണ്ടെണ്ണം ബാക്കിയുണ്ടോ? ഒരെണ്ണം കൂടെ എടുത്താലോ?
റീചാർജ് ചെയ്യാം കാരണം എനിക്ക് 16 ഉള്ളൂ ഹീറ്റ്.
എനിക്കും 18 ഉള്ളൂ. ഞാനൊന്ന് റീചാർജ് ചെയ്യാം.
You can add that.
എനിക്ക് 8.
God damn it.
ഫുള്ളായി.
ഇവരെന്തിനാ ഫൈറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ നോക്കുന്നത്?
അല്ല
Fight ചെയ്ത്
കഴിഞ്ഞു.
Try to
അല്ല.
fight.
തിരിച്ചു വീണ്ടും പോണോന്നൊക്കെ ചോദിച്ചത് എന്തിന്റെ?
So they went inside that cave that you saw, right? That was a spider cave.
Okay.
It had so basically ആർക്കെങ്കിലും സ്റ്റോറി പറയണോ ഫസ്റ്റ് സെഷന്റെ? Anyone wants to volunteer?
പറഞ്ഞോ
കുഴപ്പമില്ല.
ആരാ
ആരെങ്കിലും പറയണോ?
സത്യം പറഞ്ഞോ?
ഞാൻ particular പ്ലേസിന്റെ പേരെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞില്ല. Okay, so what happened was we all took upon a quest to like accompany a particular set of goods to its destination because there has been attacks on the set of goods people, and we were basically mercenaries, and between the path we got attacked by a set of bandits who we were able to overcome. And post that, Michael over here suggested that there is a shortcut. No, not the Michael.
അല്ല ഡ്രൈവർ
Not Michael,
Driver.
car driver
Yeah.
suggested that.
So the car driver suggested that there was a shortcut to escape these bandits further, if in case, but we had to like take another path, and that's how we ended up in the cave where we ventured in to be caught in a battle between a legendary one very powerful foe who was an arachnid, Baxia the arachnid. And
under dark spider.
yes. So
I see.
although we were able to overcome a few of the giant spiders, we met our match with with Baxia, and we made our way out without.
And like in the clutch move,
Yes.
Rhaegar here, Vijay, was able to frighten the spider, the legendary spider, so he was not able to do anything.
അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ചത്തന.
Otherwise, I mean, you don't know if you would have died or not.
That was a
You
very
did not fight him, he's still there.
അത് ഫൈറ്റിന്റെ ആയിട്ടും ജസ്റ്റ് ചാവാൻ പോയതാണ്. അപ്പൊ എന്തായാലും
we contemplated on fighting it, but due to the saving move, we were able to escape.
Okay.
Realized it was a mistake engaging in battle, and now we stay contemplating on where to go.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so that's the story for the first session, and now so what do you guys what that is over right now? You guys want to scout ahead, or Michael is going to say I would suggest let's just directly go back on foot to the I know the way that we came, so we can quickly get to the road and then follow the road back to town.
എന്റെ റേവനെ വെച്ച് സ്കൗട്ട് ചെയ്തു.
അത് റീവൈബിൾ കിടത്തില്ലേ?
അത്
So So Raven will go up into the sky to scout right ahead of you guys.
Yeah.
Okay. So and you guys
പെർസെപ്ഷൻ
are.
ചെക്ക് ഇടണോ?
Eh?
പെർസെപ്ഷൻ ചെക്ക് വെക്കണോ റൈവണ്? ഇടണം.
Perception check. Perception check. I mean, because there is nothing like no one will attack you. Don't worry.
Okay.
That's okay. Fine. But still, no one attacked you.
ശരി.
Do we make our way back?
Yeah, so you guys make your way back to the city. Let me just move you guys to the city. So this is the city that we are in, right? And Ajay is Amathras is also in the city somewhere. So you will meet him soon enough. So now it's like night time. I think I would say, how like were you walking slowly, stealthily, or were you walking like fast, trying to get here quick?
Fast.
Yeah. So I would say you guys took around 5 hours to get here. So it's around 9:30, and Michael is going to say, I think the chief officer is going to leave soon. So I think we should quickly make our way to the Water Watch headquarters and report this in so that the perpetrators can be brought to justice. Do you guys want to do something different, or are you guys okay with that plan?
വേണമെങ്കിൽ we can check where the driver is right now with the Raven scout.
നമുക്ക് ആദ്യം അവനെ പോയി കണ്ടിട്ട് ഡ്രൈവറിനെ തപ്പാം. പുള്ളിക്കാരൻ പോട്ടില്ല ചീഫിനെ. Just a suggestion to you guys.
I mean, you guys decide. And let me. So you guys discuss within yourself. I will also. I mean, I also have a character, so I will also type in if needed. Yeah. So if anyone
വേണമെങ്കിൽ അല്ല അതിന്റെ ഫെമിലിയറിനെ വെച്ചിട്ട് മറ്റേ ഓണറിനെയും ഡ്രൈവറിനെയും സ്കൗട്ട് ചെയ്യാം. വേറെ whether they know each other like that.
So owner and driver do know each other because
അല്ല ഇതായിട്ട് എന്തെങ്കിലും കണക്ഷൻ ഉണ്ടാ ലൈക്ക് കാട്ട് എവിടെയാണെന്ന് കണ്ടുപിടിക്കാൻ ലൈക്ക് അങ്ങനെ.
So the cart was not like any special cart or anything, right? It was actually a common cart. You see hundreds of them across the city, but it's actually very dark. Does Raven have
Raven night vision ഉണ്ടോ?
ഉണ്ടെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു.
Dark vision illa. Raven
ഇല്ല.
okay. Dark vision. Only owl familiar has dark vision.
Okay. ഓക്കെ എന്നാ മറ്റേ വിജയുടെ ഇതാണ് സജഷൻ. വിജയല്ല എന്താണ് സജഷൻ.
So I would say, I mean, Michael is still going to insist. I would say let's first report this because it's actually quite late, and we don't report it now. The chief officer might leave for home. So
Yes, we can go on.
Then we can go and report it.
Okay. Was he the one? He was the one that started off, that gave us the job, right? Who gave us the job actually?
It was the Alex Wolhoff Nornaru. You don't know what he is, but he's a rich guy in the city.
So yeah, we can report that.
So are we reporting Alex?
Yeah. I think we can. I mean, I would say let's report Alex, and we don't know what is happening. We will just report everything truthfully, and I would say let them investigate. Let us investigate because I am also part of our.
Okay, yeah.
I can do that then.
Okay, so you guys make your way to the water watch headquarters, which is uh, this around this one, right? You guys make your way back from here. So you guys start at the top near Hog Hollow, like when you reach right Hog Hollow. You guys make your way downwards through the muck dwelling, getting onto the like more tarnished roads rather than beaten path, like going this way, and then making it to the like center of the town. And this
Hello?
way. So around hello, Keka.
Okay,
So around 9:45, in like 15, 20, 30 minutes, you guys make it to the center of the town and you guys go inside. Michael is going to go talk to one of the guards. He said, I have something very urgent to report to Beyond, Officer Beyond. Please. And is she still in? And the guard is saying, yeah, I did not see her go out, so she should be still in. And you guys can. So he is going to say, come with me, guys. Let's go. And this is like the normal office building. Like it's not that large, but you can see like there are 2 floors. Straight ahead, you see a like large staircase to the second floor, and then to the side of it is like a few staircases to the basement as well. So there is a basement as well in this, and there are a few like 5 doors to the right side, 5 doors to the left side. So 5 rooms each in each both sides, right? But most of these like are don't have any lights in it or anything. Only one door has some light coming out from beneath it. So which is like on the right side, fourth office, fourth building on fourth row. So Michael is directly going towards that. On the door, you can see like the plaque saying Chief Officer, and the name below it says Beyond Menserat. So you guys can go inside. You see a elvish woman, I think an elf woman, in her late 50s or so, white hair, like bright white hair. But it is not due to the age, the white hair. You can clearly notice that the hair is so like it's a strong hair, so it's more the natural color of the hair, not because of the age of the person. And on the image, and she's wearing like large like paladin kind of.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So blue eyes onilla, like black normal eyes ആണ്. She's wearing these large കാണാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല. ഇത്. So she's wearing like large like paladin full plate armor with blue color everywhere, right? And even in this building you can see that like most of the color is blue. So the water watch, like their main color is blue. Their actual guard, the guard at the gate, right at the outside, he was also wearing a blue colored dress.
Okay.
So and you can Michael goes inside, and then he also like signals to you that you guys can also come inside to there. So I hope you guys all go in. Okay, so yeah, all 5 of you go in, including Euron, and then Mion is going to like look at like she's writing something out, and she's going to just like put her face up and look at Michael, and she's like, "Yes, Michael, what it is? What do you want at this hour of the night?" So Michael is going to say that, Chief Officer, actually we are a few, like me and these few group of adventurers. We had actually taken up a job for Alex Waldhoff, Sir Alex Waldhoff, but it seems like it was a trap. They uh, they asked us they asked us to escort them to the city of Kitral, but to the village of Kitral, but instead they led us to a cave that contained many monsters, including what we saw was Paxia, the underdark spider that we have heard of. I believe it was a trap, and they wanted us dead. I don't know why. These guys also are. They don't know why they wanted to kill the. They wanted Alex wanted them dead, but we are pretty sure it was a trap because we had requested the driver not to take us through that path, but instead of our wishes, he still took us and left us there for dead, and he just ran away. But Mion is going to look up, and she now sees like many of you have bruises and like blood in many of the like dresses. There are dried blood and all. So you guys are all a little bit beaten up, though. Even though internally most of you might have healed up or lot, but still your dresses are torn, and there is blood all over it, and including Michael as well. Michael also has a lot of blood on his robe. So she is going to but whatever she was writing, she sets aside and then takes out like a small notepad kind of thing. And she is going to write this. Okay, you said this Alex Waldhoff did this, right? And she's going to write that down. She's going to say yes. And she's going to start like, what were you doing, and why did you take this quest and all like that. Starting with, let's say Rhaegar, like in Nalsi. Let's say Nalsi starts with Nalsi, and Nalsi is going to just say, maybe we were promised 30 gold for this, and that is why I took it, but we only got 5 gold before we were led to this trap. Okay, and how are you sure that this was a trap? So like Michael said, we were supposed to protect the cart. In between, the cart was like, while on journey around 3 hours into the road towards Kitran, the cart was ambushed by by around 8 bandits. They knew exactly where to show up, which route we will take, when we will be there, extra all those. It seemed like they had been given our information. And then after that, once we were able to take care of the bandits, the driver actually moved us away from the road and then into a cave with monstrosities, and Michael said, okay, let me in. So what is your name? So she's going to say Nancy. My name is Nancy. And your second family name? I don't have a family name. Strange. Okay, Nancy. And now Rhaegar. So you also. What were you doing there?
Yeah, I also I was also asked by.
Mm-hmm.
Quest, and I also felt bad for the people of the town since they were not getting the essential goods. So it was actually a good thing to do, and also I got paid a lot. That's why I came in. And right now, yeah, I also think that this is this has something to do with Alex. Since we were since the bandits were almost like waiting for us.
So you said
And
bandits.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you said bandits were waiting for you. And so, and how many bandits were there? Do you know?
There were 3 bandit captains, and there were a lot of bandits. So I didn't have the time to count them. I was fighting them off.
Okay, I see. And okay, go ahead. After you dealt with the bandits, say
Yeah,
anything.
we went on. The driver actually suggested on going through a short part to reach there because he was fearful of more bandits in the way. And we actually didn't believe him that much, but he still insisted, and we went that path. And he and found that it was infested by the great legendary spider, and we barely escaped. And we found that the cart is gone with the driver. We just find this very strange and find this.
And did the car? I mean, do you know who this car driver was? Did he give you a name or anything?
I don't remember anything, any information, any personal information.
So, Vadangi, you can roll history to see if you remember what the name that was given to you. I mean, it will be a low DC, like 10. Just have to play. Yeah, roll history, check history.
Okay.
See if you remember what he said yesterday.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
intelligence, anything like that. Either history or intelligence. To see if you remember.
History and intelligence.
I would say, yeah, only you. History, intelligence, anything on that. It's your choice. It's your choice. You depend. I mean, both of them are intelligence based. So if you know,
So 0.
everything is blank in your mind, you don't remember anything at all. Yesterday was early morning and so anyone else want to make a history, or if remember the name, they can go ahead and make a history or intelligence.
Okay.
Well, we did fall quite a few times when we got shot by the webs. Probably that's why.
Intelligence
Save a okay.
Do you have history proficiency?
If you
If you have, it's same, I think. So 18, I will take 18. So you know the butler, the servant, head servant.
Hello?
Head servant. His name was Tongad Ilrun. He had given you the name of the name of the car driver as well. It was Zom Nyclaw. If you want to write that down.
Okay.
Okay. Ideally, you guys should remember it and put it in your notes. Somewhere you should keep a note. These kinds of things.
Now I'm going to keep.
Okay.
I don't trust my.
Should we ask Water Watchilla Chief Not Shoikano if he knows if this is a.
If he knows, yeah, you can ask whatever you want to ask. You
Go
ahead. What do you want to ask? Go ahead.
If whether this is a wanted person or something, you can let it.
So I don't. I don't remember any all the wanted persons off the top of my head. But I've not heard this name before. Michael, do you? I don't think you have heard either, right? Otherwise, you would not heard this.
Okay.
And Michael is like, no, chief officer. I have also heard this. So I guess any other information you guys would like to share? Anything?
Share?
Or if you want to ask, yeah, go ahead. I don't have much time, but sure, I can quickly come in with questions if you want to ask.
It doesn't absurdly like lot of money gold for such a simple task. Is Alex Is Alex such a wealthy person? Or is he known for these kind of good
Yes,
deeds?
Alex. Actually, yeah, Sir Alex. I guess I should not call him anymore if he's doing these kinds of things. But yes, Alex is actually uh, a rich person, quite a rich person. One of the few more richest people, elitist people in the town. Right? My family also, like she's also a very like elf, similar to. Okay, you don't know that Alex is an elf, but she's elf. Yeah, but yeah, my family also has actually mingled with his family quite some times. And yes, he is actually quite a large name here, and he is rich. So I mean, uh, it would not be totally wrong for him to be paying this much if he thinks that there are uh, bandits out there that will attack. But yeah, like you said, if they were waiting for this for the ambush and they knew exactly when, this must have been some kind of a setup, some kind of a trap. So this is actually getting quite late. There are no other officers here. No one. So we will continue the investigation tomorrow morning. I would suggest you all should take some rest. I can see you guys have been hurt a lot. If let me know if any of you need medical help. We have a very good hospital just around the corner. So otherwise, I would suggest you two guys should not leave town, and he might need you to make a testimony against Alex and his cronies, or Alex and his team, if needed. So, uh, where are you guys staying? So, if we need to contact you guys, where are you all staying?
Where is the nearest inn in the town? Like the safe place?
So the nearest, so I would let me go out of my way to say the best tavern in the town is the Sunset Stride Tavern.
Okay.
Uh, you guys will get the best ale there. Right? It is run by a very sweet and charming dwarf known as Yastram Bard. He's a friend of mine. So I would say that would be the best place for you guys to stay. And it is actually quite, affordable, I would say. Like, the best inn in the town would be the Golden Inn, right? But it might be a bit too much or too costly for you guys. So he will say like that this Sunset Stride, and she will say this is like to the bottom of the uh, marketplace, near the bottom of the marketplace. This one, right? Idana Sunset Stride Inn. Okay, and
Okay.
I would suggest that to be the best place. I mean, if you guys already don't have any place, but if you have, just let me know where we can contact you if we need to.
I
And
think
she's waiting for you guys to reply. So Nancy is like,
Okay.
yeah. So Nancy will look into all of you, and she was like, do you guys want to stay there?
I don't
Okay,
mind.
we can stay. Yeah, we don't mind. Sunset
Yeah, we
Stride.
can go there.
Okay.
I fancy him.
Yeah. Okay. So, Mate, now the Mion is saying, okay, so all of you will be at Sunset Stride Inn, right? I will
Yeah.
just write that down in case we need to contact you. We will write you at the Sunset Stride Inn. So, do you guys want to ask me anything else? Any kind of anything, any other question? Or if not, I would request you guys to leave so that I can finish up my work and leave for the day. And I will say Euron is going to ask her. So here, I am actually pretty new to the town, and I mean, if I'm looking for some kind of mercenary or some kind of work or jobs here and there, what would be the best place to look for it? Right? and she's going to say, I would say you guys can try talking to Yastram. He might know more about that. Right? But yeah, try talking to him. He might have more information for you. If there is nothing else, please, I would request you guys to leave so that I can finish. And she's like showing you guys to the door, like showing to the door. Okay, there is no can ask otherwise.
No.
No, nothing else.
Yastram? അതായത്
Yastram Mart എന്നാണ് പേര്.
we know where he would be. I don't mind.
He is the barkeeper of the Sunset
Stride
Tavern, Sunset Stride Tavern. So he will be there.
Sure. So we are leaving. You're leaving?
Guys, decide.
നമുക്ക് സൺസെറ്റ് സ്റ്റഡി പോവാം.
You will get like full long rest. So I will.
എല്ലാം ബാക്ക്.
Yeah, you guys go. Day is not over yet.
Okay.
Let's go there. You did not get a room or
we have to talk to
get a room and everything. So you guys go into this tavern, like the building, like the image right here. This is a around 2-story, 3-story building. And 3rd story is so like small, just a triangle shape, like an attic. And the 2nd story seems to be the rooms, and in the ground floor you see a lot of tables and small stools on the tables, and then a lot of stools around the bar. Behind the bar you see one dwarf, right, who's like the bar table comes up to his chest, nearly, right, just around the chest. Avadam vare his the bar table will come up, and you see, he is like washing or cleaning a beer jug or a glass beer jug, and he's like, welcome in, patrons. What can I get you guys? And Euron is going to go directly and sit there and say, one ale for me, please. How much would that be? So he's going to say, one ale. What quality ale would you want? We have a cheap ale. We have the highest quality ale. And Euron is going to say, the cheapest one for me, please. Thank you. And he's going to like take whatever from behind him. He's going to take one bottle, put it in the glass, like fully filling the glass up, and give it to Euron. He says that would be 2 silvers. And Euron is electric. So he's going to give back 1 gold. He's going to give 1 gold, and he's saying, if you guys want to drink it, you can also take it. Like I have 8. He's going to get back 8 silver. So if you guys want to ask anything, get anything to drink or food, or ask about the rooms and all, you can do that. You can sit at the table and discuss anything if you want to discuss. So what do you guys want to do?
We will just first check the rooms, right? Because we need to confirm that we have the rooms, right?
You can ask and go and ask the barkeeper about the rooms if you want. Like right now, you guys are standing at the door, right? And Euron is the only one who went and just directly sat there.
Yeah, we can just first. I'm going to our barkeeper and asking about the rooms, the availability of the rooms for us.
So he's going to say, yeah, sure. What kind of room would you want? You want double rooms with 2 beds in it, or single rooms, 1 bed, or we also have suites that have around 4 beds in it. What kind of room would you like? So a single room would be 3 silvers a night. Double room would be 5 silvers a night, and a suite would be a gold a month.
ഒരു ഗോൾഡ് എത്ര സിൽവറാ? I forgot.
10 silvers.
Okay. നമ്മ എത്ര പേരും ടോട്ടലി?
Five of us are there. Should just
Including Nancy. So Michael did not come with you, right? Michael stayed back at the.
So 4, right?
Five.
അപ്പൊ 4 അല്ലേ?
You guys are
5. Okay. Sure.
Right now you are 5. Once Ajay comes, you will be 2.
Okay.
Decide.
മറ്റേ സ്വീറ്റ് 4 പേരാണോ ഓരോ റൂമില്?
സ്വീറ്റില് 4 പേരാണ് ഒരു റൂം.
okay. So
നമുക്ക് സ്വീറ്റ് എടുത്തിട്ട് ഇറ്റ്സ് ബെറ്റർ വൺ ഓഫ് us stays guard while the other 4 sleep and 2 മണിക്കൂർ വേണ്ടി ഇങ്ങനെ ഷിഫ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യാം.
Hearing this, he's going to say, "Oh, you don't need to worry about staying guard or anything. This is a quite safe place in town. There, no one will try to steal or do anything any business here. I can guarantee."
you guys can take the suite. I'll take a room and we'll spend the night.
Okay.
So
And കഴിഞ്ഞ long rest.
So let me get that clearly. You want 1 suite and 1 room, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that 1 double room or 1 single room?
Single room, right?
One single room. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that would be 13 silvers for the night, or 1 gold and 3 silvers, however you want to pay. How many nights would you want to pay?
One
night, right?
1 night.
just one right.
Okay. I hand in the 3 silver for my room.
And
Again, we divide.
And we divide and 3 എത്ര? Point of silver.
Point it as really.
Nancy will just come
silver.
out and say, "Okay, yeah, here you go, 1 gold." And she's going to give that 1
Okay,
gold. And so reduce that 3 silvers, right? Silver undo illalo?
അല്ല ഞാൻ റെഡ്യൂസ് ചെയ്തു.
Reduce ചെയ്തില്ലേ?
ചെയ്തു.
Nancy reduced 1 gold and you reduced 3 silvers. So 7 silvers ബാക്കി ഉണ്ടാവും. 1 gold reduce ചെയ്തിട്ട് 7 silvers.
I would also like to ask the barkeeper, like he said, the chief mentioned that you would know about some, so
Go ahead.
is it, so do you know any place where we could start off?
Sorry, I didn't get that. Start off.
Any place where we could probably get a quest, or where some work.
Get a new adventure. Yeah.
Quest, what is that? So if you are looking
Somewhere
for
to get money.
Okay, adventure. So I would have one. Because I am a barkeeper here, I hear a lot of stories every day. All the tavern people talk to me about all the different stories that they have heard. So there is one story, but I would like to get into a contract with you guys. We do that. Would it be okay with you? And he says, I would. It's just that simply, anything you get from that venture, I want 5% commission in that. That's all. Only 5%
Okay.
commission. And anything you get on that venture from my tip. Whatever you get on your own, you can keep that. But anything you get from my tip, and I will know that. And he's like, forcefully like trying to be little more intimidating. I will know if you try to cheat. And
ഞാൻ ഞാൻ 4% തരാം പെർസുവേഷൻ യൂസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പോകുന്നു.
4%.
Sure.
4% is fine. Might be a bit difficult to calculate, but fine. 4%.
Complexity is in the math.
So I have heard about this tower outside, just on the outskirts of the town. A tower and a hill near, a building nearby. A tower and a kind of like a manor nearby, together with the
Okay.
tower. And people have been hearing kind of wailing noises and all coming from this. It's a very old and gone down tower. We don't know what is it. No one actually goes near it. It's in the forest region, right beside the swamp in the forest. So no one actually goes there, but there might be a lot of. We have seen few people go in and out of that. I mean, few people have seen others go in and out of that. Go in with lot of loot and things. Right? People who look like bandits and all go in with loads, and people who look like wearing robes and all go in with loot and then come back and get out it. So there might be something to take in that. Yeah, that one. Well.
Okay, we'll try that tomorrow. Yeah.
So if you want, you can go there. But like I said, 4%. I think no. So anything else? Anything else you want? No, anything? Any food you want? We still have some good chicken and bread if you want.
Only rest.
അല്ല എല്ലാവർക്കും ആരും ഒന്നും കഴിക്കില്ല
ഫുഡ് വേണ്ടേ? കഴിക്കട്ടെ?
Yes.
മെയിൽ വിളിച്ചോണ്ടിരിക്കട്ടെ, ഞാനും കൂടെ കുടിക്കാം. കമ്പനി
എന്നാ ഞാനും എയിൽ കുടിക്കാൻ പോകുന്നു.
I'll have something to eat. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നാളെ
all of you want Nancy will say no. I will have a chicken, that's it. So Nancy is going to get a chicken that is 1 silver, I think. നിങ്ങൾ എന്താണ് ഓൺലി ഏലാണോ അതോ എന്തെങ്കിലും
ഏലും ബ്രെഡും അച്ചാറുണ്ട്.
pickle.
I don't know what that means. What is pickle? Is it a good thing?
പഠിപ്പിച്ചു കൊടുത്തു.
Tell me how to create that. Maybe I can create that for you tomorrow.
Do you have any snack to eat with ale?
Do you have any snacks? Yeah, we have food, chicken and fish. Chicken and bread if you want. Tomorrow we will have fish, good fish, fresh, that the fishermen are going to catch tonight.
ചിക്കനും ഓക്കെ. എയിലൂടെ ചിക്കൻ.
I did bread and chicken. Bread and ale.
You are going to do bread and ale.
Yeah.
Okay. So bread and ale is 4 silvers.
ചിക്കൻ ആൻഡ്
നമുക്ക് തുടക്കത്തിൽ 4 ഗോൾഡ് അല്ലേ ഉണ്ടാകുള്ളൂ?
അല്ലല്ല, you had around but you get from background as well a little bit, so you had and എല്ലാടേലും background നിന്നും കൂടി add ചെയ്തു. So 3 silvers each if you are getting chicken and ale, that's 3 silvers. If you are also getting bread, that's 4 silvers. അപ്പോൾ അതൊന്ന്
bread 4 chicken.
അല്ലല്ല,
ചിക്കൻ പ്ലസ് ബ്രെഡ്.
chicken chicken plus bread is 2 silvers. Ale is 2 silvers.
No, I don't need chicken. I only need bread and ale.
About 3 silvers.
3 silver.
Yeah.
Okay. അപ്പോൾ ഒരു ഗോൾഡ് കുറച്ചിട്ട് 7 സിൽവർ
ആ അതെ അത്ര മതി അങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ വെക്കും.
PP എന്താണ്? PP എന്നൊരു സംഭവം എന്താ? പ്ലാറ്റിനോ? ഓക്കെ.
പ്ലാറ്റിനം അതെ PP എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ പ്ലാറ്റിനം. That is 10 gold is one platinum.
എന്തിനിപ്പോ 14 ഗോൾഡ് ഉണ്ട് ഒരെണ്ണം പ്ലാറ്റിനം ആക്കിയാൽ
അല്ല അങ്ങനെ you don't have anyone who has platinum right now.
Yeah.
You need someone who has platinum to give you platinum for gold.
No.
Okay. You guys all go to sleep, I guess.
Yes.
Long rest.
എല്ലാം റീഗെയിൻ ചെയ്തു.
So you guys after finishing of your ale and your food, or I think Euron will also get some place. So I will reduce 1 silver from him. So all of you go to sleep. Who all are there in the suite? Oh, Baki 4 are there in the suite.
Yeah.
It is Iris,
Rhaegar,
Euron, Nancy.
Okay. And Berlan is in that. So you guys go to sleep around 11 o'clock, and after all the discussion, eating the ale and everything, and then you get an 8-hour sleep.
So long rest, right?
Okay, so you all need an 8-hour sleep. So you get an 8-hour sleep. You wake up at 7 p.m. So
long rest alle.
Long rest. So do you guys want to do anything? Maybe go down and have a breakfast. Long rest. All of you got long rest. By the way.
Okay.
So hit dice ipo etra gold?
Full akiko.
3 അല്ലേ?
Actually, you get half the hit dice. So ഒരു hit die കിട്ടും. Anyone use 2 hit die?
Yeah, I used 2 actually.
അപ്പോൾ ഒരു hit die കിട്ടും. Half the hit dice.
ഇത് എല്ലാം കിട്ടുമല്ലോ.
സ്പെൽ സ്ലോട്ട് എല്ലാം കിട്ടും. Full.
Okay, set.
So
Okay.
And yeah, that's so you guys all wake up around 7 o'clock. Anyone wants to do anything before the day?
Breakfast.
Breakfast. So he will say breakfast, like it is just bread for breakfast. You can get ale, something to drink with it as well. Right?
രാവിലെ സോബർ ആയിരിക്കും.
ബ്രെഡ് മാത്രം മതി.
In the town of Stillben, we drink from the morning to the night. You guys should also try.
ബ്രെഡ്.
Bread 1 silver. എല്ലാരും ഒന്ന് 1 silver പർച്ചാ. I mean, I will not do it. Okay.
I would like to ask the barkeeper about Zom.
Zom, I'm not sure if that. Is that a famous name? Should I know you? I don't know anyone like that. Who is that?
Not okay. So clearly, he's not from the city. Otherwise, should I pursue you? Sorry.
I mean, the city is large enough. I don't know every single person in the city. It's like 9,000 people.
I persuaded him with 2 silver. I'm persuading him with 2 silver. I'm like, are you sure?
അറിയില്ല.
You can do insight to see if he knows him or not, if he's alive.
Okay.
Not
Inside.
us.
ഞാൻ
Insight roll.
ഇൻസൈഡ്
Insight roll ചെയ്തോ.
ഞാൻ
5 insight. You don't know.
Damn it.
Don't know
Vivek.
anything. You are not able to read his emotions. Vivek, I mean,
Aries
Aries knows it. Aries, by the way, as Aries Agne, so that it comes up as Aries.
ഓ അത് മാർക്ക്
So,
അല്ലാതെ റിഫ്രഷ് ചെയ്ത് പോയി.
okay, so Aries knows that you are able to correctly read his emotions, and he does not know. So, I mean, you guys know that this is a big enough town. There are like 9,000 people, so not everyone knows everyone else, right? But
Okay.
tavern keeper, yeah, I mean, ideally a barkeeper would know a lot of people, but Tom is not one who frequents this tavern, so, or at least you think so, because he does not know.
Okay. So,
So I would say you guys take around 1 hour eating the breakfast, right? Others are also like waking up slowly and coming down. It takes around 1 hour completely,
Okay.
but so around 8 o'clock in the morning. What do you guys want to do?
should we check with the chief again?
Yeah, we should, right? She told that today she will start off the station.
Yeah, maybe we should go and check with the chief.
Okay. And Elsie is going to also talk about the tower. The barkeeper and waiters about yesterday night. Should we go there as well? Maybe later in the day.
Yeah, maybe we can go later. Yeah.
There is time. We can.
Just first check with the chief and then go.
I just want to know like, what are we going to check with the chief?
If there was
Any help that she needs with the investigation, or just to confirm that they are taking this seriously.
Okay.
If any other further requests have been made from Alex Worldhoff again, if he's seeking more adventurers for the same plot.
Okay. Okay, so let's take a short break, 10 minutes, right? And then the dinner we can recontinue. Is it okay with everyone? Hello? Get off. For 10 minutes, 10 minutes, we will recontinue.
Okay.
Okay.
And you guys are all now discussing about what to do, when to do, etc. So you guys say you want to first go to the captain and see what she says, right? Okay. So so before you go or anywhere, do anything, right? The tavern keeper, the barkeeper is going to come up. Yastram is going to say, I realize that you guys are like novice adventurers, so I would give you one advice. Before you go into that tower, right? I heard, I couldn't help but overhear that you guys are going to go to the tower later in the day without any information about it or anything else. So I would suggest you guys should get more information about what it is before you go there, right? It's always just a friendly advice. Where? Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. So then starting over. So he's going to come up to you guys, and he's going to say, "I couldn't help but overhear that you guys are planning to go to the tower later on the day in the day. So I would just help give you my friendly advice. I see that you guys are a bunch of novice adventurers. So always gather more information about where you're going before you go there. You can never know what kind of horrors might wait. Uh, it is always recommended, or it is always necessary to get more information before, as much information as you can about the area before you go there, right? And for this case, right, because I gave you the tip and I want you guys to succeed, because only then would I get my 4% cut, right? I would say you guys should first maybe go to the library in town, right? The librarian might have more information about this tower. I mean, I came here my family came here like a few hundred years ago, but this apparently, from what I hear, this tower has been here for like uh, many centuries, maybe more than 600, 700, even maybe before the divergence. This might have been there since before the divergence. So we can never, I mean, we don't know exactly what is there inside. So just a friendly tip. I mean, if you want to take it, you can. But yeah, I would like to see this and this be successful so that I can get my commission fully. So yeah, and yeah, he's just going to go off. Do you guys want anything else? Do you want to top off your ale, or do you want more bread? Just let me know. Okay, sure. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. And when would you guys be leaving the rooms? So right now, like, do you guys are your stuff is still inside the room, or do you have it on yourself now? All your stuff. Okay, so I mean, I don't think anyone has any like big stuff to keep in the room right now. So he's going to say, I mean, if you guys are going to go outside, I would request you guys to give back the keys, because it was for the night, and checkout is normally noon time. So if you guys want, you can still stay in the room, but if you're not going to come back, I would request you guys to give me back the keys for the two rooms. Okay. Mhm. Sure. Okay, so you guys give back the keys, right? And as you give back, you hear a very loud bang noise, like boom, like some kind of a bomb, very powerful bomb just went off, and you hear it in the uh, westward direction, right? Like this direction. Uh, okay. Uh, so, uh, in the west direction, you hear a like very large spang sound in the west direction right now. Like everyone hears it. Even the barkeeper is like, what is happening? Oh my god! And he's also like going outside to check. Do you guys go outside to check, or? Okay, so you put out your raven, and do you give any command, because this is like more than I think your rave familiar. You can only to communicate with your familiar until like see. Other you can see through her eyes, the raven's eyes. For ഒന്ന് അത് ഇതിലിട്ട് like in the chat, uh, uh, spell it, find familiar spell. Okay, so while your familiar is within 100 feet of you, you can communicate with it telepathically. And additionally, as an action, you can see through your familiar's eyes and ears. what it hears until the start of your next turn. So that is while with it is within 100 feet. So it goes out to like 100 feet distance from you, right? And it still sees nothing. So when you guys go outside, you see on the west, like it a little bit in the distance, maybe like around 500 feet away. You see like smoke coming out, coming up from a place there. Uh, if you want, you can give any command to your familiar, like uh, go check out this, what this is, where this is, and then come back and report like that, something like that, and it can do that. Right? It can go outside 100 feet, but you cannot communicate telepathically more than 100 feet away from it. Okay, so not city center. It's towards the west. It's in the Bellamy Wharf, Stillben Harbor area, nearly, right? And okay, yeah, you started here. You started here. It is in that direction only. Alex Wall of India. So around once it reaches like 400 feet, you see that the same place where you guys started your quest, Alex World's place. You see like a few of the fences in front of his house are on fire, and you see one person flying above the just about the like house line around 20 feet in the air, and you see three people on the ground. You are not able to like your it's around 120 feet away. Your raven is currently 120 feet away, so it does not see more clearly. If you not 120, let's say 200 feet in the sky. So if you want, you can get like 100 feet closer, and you can see who they are, anything like that. So Raven, I think Raven will come back and report this. He will say, he will tell you the location. The Raven will tell you the location where the fire is coming from, like where this smoke is coming from, and like what he saw, like a most probably a wizard in the sky, flying in the sky, and like few people on the ground, maybe like sword clashing, like sounds of sword clashing, like that. So you guys run towards that, I suppose. Okay. Hmm? Okay. Okay, you are looking through the and I guess but you cannot move, like can you move when you do this, like your senses will be in your raven, so you will have to stop, or you ask someone. eh? Oh, Rhaegar will carry you. Okay, Rhaegar carries Yenda, like you maybe you can put your arms around his shoulder or arms on his shoulder and just walk with him while you look through the raven. And uh, Ajay, you are also around this area, like in the Bellamy Wharf area. Similar distance. Do you also like go on to that? I hope you do. Okay, so I would say you guys both parties reach at the same time. You so outside the gate right now, you see that few of the walls and all, like the fences, some of this are on fire, and you see like the ground has been blackened, right? Uh, you are not looked inside the gate yet. You just noticed both of your the party has noticed Amathras, right? And then Amathras and Amathras has noticed the party. So Amathras, if you want, you can introduce yourself, and the party can introduce their characters to Amathras. Like describe how you look. Alala, you also heard this loud bang, and being like you wanted to check out what this is, like what is happening here. Right, you consider yourself like you know, right, your backstory, what you consider yourself as. So you know that your skills will be helpful in this situation. So you in such a situation, and you're here of help to help. So yes, yes, yes. Both of you reach at a similar time outside the gates of this manor, like very large manor. Right, you guys are like outside the gates, and not inside. I mean, you're not gone inside yet, but outside you can describe your character, what they see. Healer. Eh? Mhm. Before that, you describe your character, like what your character looks like. Yeah. Yes. 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 Mhm. 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 And party. I mean, I would say party members can also describe their character. So I will go first. So you see Nalsi. My name is Nalsi. You see a humanoid who is fully dressed from head to toe, right? Even like she has a scarf around her face, and you can only see her bright blue eyes, right? You don't know, like what. I mean, she says that she is human, but you don't know what race she is. And yeah, she has gloves, full boards, so no one has actually yet seen even her skin color. Basically, you can say that's Nalsi for you. Yeah, she's a cleric. Cleric. Rhaegar, cleric, yes. No, no, she is a cleric. Hmm. Vijay, you can Rhaegar, you can describe Rhaegar. Mhm. You're not talking like this is not being talked around like in the middle of battle. എല്ലാരും നിന്നിട്ട് അങ്ങനെ. You're just describing your character. You're not talking to him. Uh, he said something. Yeah, he said something, but you are not actually talking to him. You're just describing how you look. Right. Out of character. Out of character, you're describing how you look. Time has stopped right now. Uh-huh. That we can do role play later. Maybe he will ask you, or you can give him information when you. Hmm? So yeah, right now just let describe. So Sachin, Verland, you can describe Verland. Okay, and Ade, Ade. But not always. He can at will. He can bring out his wings. Yes. Uh, Next, last is Vivek, but not least, Aries. Yes. Mhm. Ah, yes. Yeah, he's like a eagle kind of character. Like you can see. Let me. Yes. So I need it. So you see this. Hmm? Okay, and he can talk. He's a talking eagle, basically. Uh, okay, so you guys are like at the front of the house. Do you guys say something to Amateras? Uh, so Nancy is uh, yeah. Let's go inside and check what is happening. Seems like some kind of a fight is going on. I can hear. So you guys can hear still swords clashing with each other, like that. Raven which in Okumo, you can see okay in the air, right? Let me move you guys to the map. Uh, you guys can see those people right there. Okay, okay. For a second, I just made it up. Okay, so you guys see in the air, like first thing you see is this guy. Uh, he is a elf, right? He's not holding his that wine glass right now. But he is like noble, uh, a noble origin. You can see he's very well dressed, uh, very luxurious guy. You can see him flying around 20 feet above you. Mm. And he's also like he has kind of like a diamond in his or a pearl, some gemstone in his hand, and he is like using that to like throw magic spells at uh, the ground, basically. In the ground, you can see this guy. This is Dongad Hilrand that you had seen in the first session. He is the butler, head servant. Yes, head servant. You can see him fighting with. mm, he's fighting with a great axe in his hand, right? And you can see him fighting with this guy, and this is Mion, the chief officer that you had actually uh, reported the things to yesterday, right? So apparently she came here looking for, trying to investigate, but apparently somehow it turned into this fight, right? And around this, you can see some trees and all right here. And this is these few of these trees. You can also see Michael Watt here. Uh, this is Michael Watt. This is the NPC that we had in the first session. He came with the group because it was a vacation time for him and he wanted to make some money on the side through these heads of odd jobs. So that's the main. And you can see like a circle. Let me draw. Right, like a circle around here is engulfed. Like it's fully dark. It's fully black. Hmm? So I mean, I'm not sure. I guess Aries might know that this the based on the radius of the sphere and radius of that circle, like black circle, you would know that it's a fireball spell that went off here, right? And most probably that was the what the sound was as well. Like the large plant might have been the fireball spell and it causing a lot of these trees and fences to burn. Hmm? And you see like many burn marks on all three of them. So I would say this guy uh, and Mion also has a like lot of burns on her, but she still, like both of them are engaged in full battle. And Michael also is a bit burnt out, and you see him charging towards this guy, right? And so you guys enter there in, right? Okay. ഇതിനെ ഇഗ്നോർ ചെയ്യാട്ടോ. ഇത് എനിക്ക് സെലക്ട് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല. അല്ല ഒരു മിനിറ്റ്. ഓ വെറുതെ അല്ല. ഓക്കെ, അത് വേറെ ലെയറിലായിരുന്നു, വെറുതെ അല്ല. ഓക്കെ. And you see him, this guy flying 20 feet above, right, holding things. And so you guys are going to enter from here. You guys can put your token. This is the gate, right? That is currently open. So I would add your on as well. So atrayam dure ponda. Yeah, start here. I would say start behind. Yeah. Rhaegar evideyaano. Maybe yeah, Verlan pinnil vanna. Rhaegar go up. Okay. So and I want all of you to like select your token and roll initiative. Okay, select the token and roll initiative. ആ ടോക്കണിൽ ക്ലിക്ക് ചെയ്താൽ മതി, അപ്പൊ സെലക്ട് ആവും. ക്യാരക്ടർ ഷീറ്റിൽ പോയിട്ട് അവിടെ കുറെ NPCs ഉണ്ടല്ലോ. Yeah. And idana that elf man, you guys have not seen him, but he is Alex Berhoff. So I will start this, and he's going to start like Michael hearing like someone coming from behind. He's going to look behind and he say, "Please help us take out that guy. That's Alex Berhoff. He attacked us when we came here to investigate on our on our report yesterday." And he's going to point at that guy, right? We don't have any spells that can reach him there, but please help us. We know you can help us with this. And and he you alla moonu per rendu perundu. Dongad Hildren is also an enemy. So this Dongad is going to attack Meon, who is in front of, who is sparring with, using great axe, right, and having advantage as well. But nothing hits apparently. Yeah, that's it for him. So his attack missed, right, and he was using reckless attack. I mean, ningalkarilla. Ares, what do you do? Sleep spell. അത് ക്ലിക്ക് ചെയ്താൽ മതി. ക്ലിക്ക് ചെയ്താൽ ഇവിടെ വരും. Then you can check range and all. ആ സ്ലീപ്പ് ക്ലിക്ക് ചെയ്താൽ അതില് it will roll the HP. Where will you put? 20 feet. Don't get. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Mhm. So roll that. Roll the HP. You ആ സ്ലീപ്പിൽ ക്ലിക്ക് ചെയ്താൽ മതി. Level 2 ആയിട്ട് you can decide. I mean, it's you if you have spell slots for that, you go ahead, right? And yep. So 33 HP അല്ലേ? And it does not affect either anyone. It wastes, gone to waste. So that is your action. Everything you are here. 35 feet. എത്രയാ 5 feet above the ground ആണോ? 5 feet above the ground ആണോ? Okay, so you have like distance, I would say 45, maybe 50 feet. 50 feet from Alex, right? And next is Nancy. It was your turn right now. Nancy, seeing Don Gad, she's going to uh, attack Don Gad with. She's going to do. Let me think. Toll the toll the dead again. I guess 60 feet. Is Alex within 60 feet? No, Alex is not. So she's going to move up a bit first. Move up here. So now Alex will be in within 60 feet. I think 45, and but because elevation around 20 feet elevation, so around within 60 feet. Toll the dead on to both of them. Dongad and the other guy, Alex Warloff. Normally, but I have a feature which lets me do that. E-feature. I will not put it, but ഇതാണ് necrotic. Sorry, put yellow. ഇതാണ് അല്ലല്ല 2 creatures within range and within 5 feet of each other. ഒരു creature പറ്റുള്ളൂ. So it is this guy only. This Tongad. And DC wisdom saving. Wisdom saving. 16, and he escapes, so no damage. Right. 0 damage. Next, Michael Watt is going to try and attack Tongad with his longsword. And misses. Wow. Super rolls Amilo. Euron is going to I guess Euron is going to just stand here and take out his crossbow and hit him. Try to take out his short bow and try to hit him with his short bow. So try to hit Don Gad with his short bow. 19. 19 കൊള്ളണല്ലോ അതെ. So that's 5 damage. 5 damage. 5 plus sneak attack എന്താ ഇല്ലാത്ത 1d6. 10 damage. Oh, wow. But you see that even though got hit, right? He did not take like that much damage from it as a normal person would have taken. So yeah. 11 6 5 10 piercing it did something, but not as much as you would have hoped it would do. Yeah? Five, ಅದೇ 10 total damage ಇದು, but he resisted it, so basically half damage ಆಗಿದೆ. I mean, 5 damage and 5 sneak attack stealth alla. He's a rogue, so he can do sneak attack if one of your allies is near beside the enemy, or if you have advantage on the attack, so he does sneak attack. Yeah. Next Whirlwind. My god, ബാക്കി എല്ലാവരും വളരെ low ആണല്ലോ. Eldritch Blast who? Don't get. Aralum, it will not hit. So next. അല്ല ഹിറ്റ് ചെയ്യില്ല അത് 10 ഒന്നും ഹിറ്റ് ചെയ്യില്ല. And next is Mion. Mion is going to, like, you can see she has a great sword on her hand. She is going to hit who is Dungat with her great sword. 12 misses. Just misses. You can see he just ducked out of the way, like barely touched a few the leaves on its way. I mean, not leaves, sorry, hairs on its way, right? But he just barely ducked out of the way. Next, Amatera's is turn. Sure. Okay. If നിങ്ങൾക്ക് എത്രയാ 30 feet മാത്രമേ ഉള്ളൂ അതോ 35 ഉണ്ടോ? Do you have 35 feet? Okay, so then you don't have 30. Yeah, you have 30 feet. Okay. Because 35 adding you will be flanking with Michael Vaughn, and you will get advantage. But yeah, 30. Corpilla, like for now, let's say 30 minutes. Or advantage kitila the load. Go ahead, you make your attack. Rapier hits. Yes, 17 hits. So 9 damage. You again see, like he, even though he got hit, like he seems to be very well built. He is taking that much better than any normal person would have. And then you have to and trip attack in the when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can expend 1 superiority die to attempt to knock the target down. You add the superiority die to the attack's damage roll, and if the target is large or smaller, it must make a strength saving throw. On a failed save, you knock the target prone. Okay. So DC and the strength saving throw the DC and the അല്ലല്ല അതിന്റെ DC എന്താ? DC spell save DC എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞൊരു സാധനം ഉണ്ടാവും. Okay, ഒരു മിനിറ്റ് ഞാൻ നോക്കട്ടെ. I will let me try to find out. Battle Master അല്ലേ? Like what does it have to beat basically to win that? One side. Like let's say he makes a strength saving throw. At what number will he successfully not be knocked prone? And then what number does he need to beat on that roll? Maneuver save DC is 8 plus your proficiency bonus. And DC is your choice. 15. Yes, and since it's a strength saving throw. Strength saving throw. He should have advanced. I mean, strength as yeah, fourth level. He should have this. So and advantage as well. 14, but still he misses. So yeah, he is knocked prone now. You are able to like attack him. Right, even though he did not take that much damage, he lost his footing and he is now fallen to the ground. 9 plus 5 and the and that is also like normal same damage, right? Piercing damage. Okay, so that is fine. So that is more like 9 damage. I know plus 5, 14 damage, right? So he looks a bit hurt, right? You can see a lot of bruises on all over his body. You see Michael as well as Miot are like attacking him with all their everything they've got, and he's hurt a lot, but not that much. And now he is knocked prone because he lost his footing when you attacked. Not when I mean you intentionally made him lose his footing and knocked him prone. Because he's knocked prone, yes. And the spells have a disadvantage on attack, by the way, against him. Okay, so next is Alex. Okay, next is Alex, and Alex is going to Alex is going to cast something. You see he's saying something and casting one thing. Aries, make me a what a second. So Aries, make me a I think wisdom saving throw. Wisdom saving throw. Okay, then that is fine. You're okay. He tried to do something in your head, but he tried to say, "You are frightened of me. You will fight. You will fly away from here." But yeah, you resist that from him, and he is going to like move a little bit farther, around 20 feet here. And that's his turn. Rhaegar return next. So he's knocked prone. If you want, you can like try taking. Mion is going to say, take his weapon. We need to arrest him and his master immediately. So she's going to say, try take his weapon from him so that he cannot attack you guys. Like it's not about always killing. You can do these kinds of things. Like you can take his weapon. Like if it's a spellcaster, you can maybe try to make sure he cannot speak or he cannot use his hands, because if he cannot use hands or he cannot speak, he will not be able to cast spells. So what do you do? Frightened എന്താണെന്ന്? You don't know. I mean, 16. Yes. അതൊന്ന് പോസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്തേ, ലിങ്ക് ഇട്ട് ചാറ്റ്. ഓക്കെ, ആൻഡ് വിസ്ഡം സേവിംഗ് ത്രോ DC എന്താണ്? Oh my god. So he is frightened. He cannot move anything, right? Creature is, and until it takes any damage. Illa. His speed is 0, but he can maintain his fly. Yeah, it cannot. No. He can do anything. He can attack. He's a spellcaster. He can attack all of you still. He cannot move. It's kind of like a waste, but fine. Uh, okay, so Rhaegar, that's it, or you want to move somewhere? I think you moved 30 feet. No, he moved 30 feet. He moved 30 feet. Next, Dongad. Dongad is going, because no one did anything, he is going to get up and using half his movement, he does not want to move away anyway. And still try to hit Meon, right? Because he still thinks she's the greater enemy, greater threat with advantage. So 18 misses. Next, Ares. Suggestion on don't get. And yeah, what do you say? I don't have to make that. I mean, you cannot ask him unreasonable things. Spellilinde. You cannot suggest unreasonable. Allala, you cannot suggest unreasonable things. Uh, he knows his master is a criminal and he is still protecting his master from all of you. That he has drop your weapons. Okay, he will drop. Illa. Suggestion will not change your mind. Suggestion will not do those kinds of things. അല്ല ഇനി പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞു ഇനി പറ്റില്ല നെക്സ്റ്റ് ടൈം മേ ബി ബൈ ദ വേ നിന്റെ 2 സ്കിൽസ് പോയില്ലേ ഏതൊക്കെയാണ് നീ യൂസ് ചെയ്തത് സ്ലീപ്പ് യൂസ് ചെയ്തു ആൻഡ് സജഷൻ സ്ലീപ്പിന്റെ അതും കുറയ്ക്കട്ടോ ലൈക്ക് 3 ആയോ ഇല്ലല്ലോ ഓ 0 ആയി ലെവൽ 2 ഒന്നും ഇല്ല ഇപ്പൊ ഓക്കെ ഡോൺഗാഡ് ഐ let me put a wisdom saving throw for him anyway. But he will not do that, right? Because it's unreasonable. You cannot ask it to do something that is unreasonable. You have to word it in such a way, right? The suggestion must be worded in such a manner to make the course of action sound reasonable. Like what I said to you, right? This fight is too much for you. You need to fly away. Like that kind of a suggestion, right? It did not say attack your friends, because if it said attack your friends, he will not do that. You will not do that. But Alex also tried the same suggestion on you and it failed. It needs to be reasonable enough. I guess that's it. Nalcy has not had any luck with like weapons. I mean, the Toll the Dead. So she's going to move up here behind Tongad and a second. She is going to do. Suggestion in suggestion in suggestion. Okay. On him, on Dongad, and she's going to say, drop your weapon, surrender. This is this is a futile fight, like that. By the way, you guys also saw a lot of guard bodies around this place, right? That fireball killed a lot of guards. Yeah? So okay. And He has to do a wisdom saving throw. 8 doesn't make it, and uh, because it's reasonable enough, because he believes it's a futile fight, he drops his weapon. Right, and he says, "Oh no, I failed you, my master." Like that, and he's going down like he's uh, surrendering. So uh, that's it. Michael will move up and tie him up, and he will look at Alex and say, "Surrender now. This you will. You cannot win this fight." Looking at Alex, and that he used his action to tie this guy up. So I say he's restrained. Hmm, let's see this. So next, Euron. Uh, Euron will move up, I guess, here, and he's going to say, he's going to knock his short bow at Alex, and he says, "Will you surrender, or should I shoot?" Hmm. And Alex will reply. Then itself, he will reply, "I will never surrender to you, low lives." And I guess Euron will shoot at him once. So short bow 20. Euron എടുക്കത്തെ attack ആണല്ലോ. 8 damage to 3 illa. And you can see this one actually did really, like in his shoulder, it sunk into his shoulder. It did the like a normal damage as you would expect. Uh, and he's hurt a little bit. You can see this was the first time he actually took damage. His dress was otherwise fully clean till now. Now Berlin, what will you do? Alex. Alex na arrow. I mean, it's up to you. If you want, if you have any other spell. He has been restrained. He got arrested. Yeah. So 40 feet muche button. 30. So you will be here only. You are here, right? Yeah. You can shoot from here. I mean, you can do whatever you want from here. What do you want to do? 18 hits. 18 hits. Roll damage. He's a wizard, so. I mean, yeah, he's looking damaged, but not that much. Second hit, he took, I would say, on one of his hands, like it hit one of the upper muscles in his hand, and he's just a little bit taken back. Next, Mino. Mino, does she have spells? I don't think she has spells. അതെങ്ങനെ link ചെയ്യും ചാറ്റിൽ ലിങ്ക് ചെയ്യും അല്ലല്ല he has taken like eldritch invocations ഇത് invocation okay so 10 feet closer to you would be here I would say you can move that creature you can move that creature in a straight line 10 feet closer to you Mion is also going to like go up and look at him, and she's going to say, in Elvish, she's going to say, "Surrender now, Alex." I think only Anthros will understand this. Will anyone else? Does anyone else know Elvish? വേറെ ആർക്കും ഇല്ലല്ലോ എൽവിഷ് ഇല്ലല്ലോ. Okay, so only Amathras will know this, but she says, sorry, she says, surrender now, Alex, and we will make sure that you are taken in alive. Otherwise, we cannot say guarantee your safety. Come on. And by the time, like, if anyone has more than, does anyone have more than 15 perception? Passive perception. But skills in the Tal'Dorei, you have your passive wisdom perception. So 15. Skills in the Tal'Dorei, in your character sheet below the skills. ആർക്കും ഇല്ലേ ഇതെന്ത് കഷ്ടത്? best party. Okay, so none of you guys see anything. Quite good. Milon's turn അതായിരുന്നു. Amathros, it is your turn now. You don't know. I mean, right now he has not surrendered till now. Many people have tried to like talk him into surrendering, but he has not. So അതെ. 20 feet, but you can say like it will add like 10 feet into the distance. But if you're like right next to him, it will be like 15, maybe 20 feet, I would say, because then you're like directly above, you're shooting or you're doing whatever. I would say it's a free action. You can switch your weapon using a free action. Yeah, roll damage for that. But it's 11. Oh shit. Dueling style, is it only for melee weapons, or is it also for, I mean, is it for anywhere? Then yes, you have to do. Only 9 damage. 9 damage, Matra. Yes. So you see, it's like very very much hurt right now. But yeah, that's it, and that's your turn, right? Do you do anything else? It's still like 20 feet because he's flying up in the sky. 20 feet above. Okay, and he up in his turn, he sees that he has been hit a lot of times. Another crossbow has hit the other shoulder, right? And that also is hurt him a lot. He doesn't see any like victory, and he cannot like escape again alone. So he's going to move up to Mion, and he's going to like come down. Move ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റില്ല. Frightened ആണ്, ശരിയാ. So he's going to say, okay, fine, I surrender. Release your damn spell. And that's it. So next is Rhaegar's turn. What do you do? He surrendered, but you still have him on in your frightened. You can drop it. Okay, so you drop that, and I mean, it's he is still flying 20 feet above. Don't get does not have anything. Aries do anything. എത്ര ഫ്ലൈയിങ് സ്പീഡ് ഉണ്ട് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് 50 feet. You will not. Will you reach there? But you will be like just short of him, right? Because he is still 20 feet above, right? And you are only 5 feet below. So it's for magic missile. Magic missile. Are you sure? Magic missile. Okay, fine. I mean, if you want. Mage hand can it grapple a medium thing? You take away the diamond, Allah. Yes. Let's say diamond worth around 100 gold diamond. Yeah. It is his arcane focus. You know about arcane focuses, right? You have on you. നിന്റെ arcane focus എന്താ? നീ ഒന്നും പറഞ്ഞിട്ടില്ല. അത് next time, like maybe you can describe it. Like people have staff as an arcane focus. This guy has a diamond. Ade. Okay, so you take it from him and he gives it to you. Like he is not resisting anymore. You see him. Okay, and Nancy is going to just stand here. That's it. Maybe heal herself with cure wounds once because she took a lot of damage somehow. How did she take damage? Nancy, like Nancy came with you guys, so she did not take damage. She is full health. So she is going to she's going to go up to this guy, Michael, and heal Michael with cure wounds first. 6 healing he gets, and he's going to thank you Nancy for healing me. And that's her turn. Michael not going to say anything. Huron also not. Verlan. Okay, so no one is doing anything, right? Anyone wants to do anything before? Anigi, you can look around if you want. You can do perception check. Restraint idilla. He only took his arcane focus, so he cannot cast any spell that needs material components, basically. Yeah. പറക്കാൻ പറ്റും. സച്ചിനെ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് പറക്കാൻ പറ്റുണ്ടോ? You can fly. You have that thing. Yep. Okay, so who do you cast guidance on? Amaterasu maybe, but എല്ലാവരുടെയും പെർസെപ്ഷൻ വരും പൊട്ടേട്ടാ. You can cast on Nancy. Nancy will look around. She says to you, you help me, I will. +3 അല്ലേ? +3 is really good. എന്റെയും +3 തന്നെയാ. അത് +3 ആ. ബാക്കി എല്ലാവരുടെയും +0 +1 ഒക്കെയാ. നിന്റെയാണ് highest. എന്റെയും നിന്റെയും highest. Okay, ഞാൻ he casted guidance on me and നീ ഒന്നും ചെയ്തില്ലല്ലോ അമത്രോസ്? Yeah, when I do perception check. So right now Alex is going to come down to me on, and he's going to say he's going to like give up his 2 hands, like put the cuffs on me, right? And she's going to like take out the manacles, put it on him, and she's going to like turn to you guys and she said, thank you for your help. These monsters, they killed a lot of our good water watch guards, but now we have them and we will question them and make sure they pay for all the crimes that they have committed, right? And she's going to like signal to Michael, like take bot on get, and she's going to take Alex, who is also restrained. For diamond worth 50 gold, like let's say I will say diamond worth 50 gold. And Aries has it now, so you can put it in your inventory. Diamond worth 50 gold. Maybe I will retcon it if something diamond is needed. Okay. Also, one more thing I wanted to retcon, like the 5 of you, you guys also looted the bandit's body, right? So you got like maybe I would say 5 gold each among all of you. So you can add 5 gold. Everyone can add 5 gold. You will get, I think, you have 10 gold plus 10 gold, base gold 10. Not you. You will not get 5. You will only get 10. Yeah. Either for first session over there. Okay. And before she like leaves, right? Before she gets out of the uh, building, like from the gate, she's going to say, and please do come by the water watch headquarters as soon as you can. We have few things to discuss. I would like to meet with you all before and like I said, please stay in town until at least when till the this is over, till the court arbitrations are over for this, right? Uh, and then they are going to leave. So if you want to ask anything just before that, you can. But you guys are out of third order. So, loot, and the loot can. No, not yet. I mean, she asked you to. She, so she says, yeah, just I mean, like I said, come by the headquarters soon, and we will discuss. We have a few things to discuss. There might not be any monetary rewards for this, but we can work something else out. ഇവിടെ no this so perception ഞാൻ roll ചെയ്യാം, by the way, with a d4 added. It's going to be the worst. Someone helping me? If so, I can roll with advantage. Okay. So 20 plus I will not use that guidance. ഒരു minute അല്ലേ ഉണ്ടാവുള്ളൂ. I will use it. So 22 and so Nancy sees like up in the window, right on the second floor of this manor. She sees like a woman who is like she can clearly see she is on her knees. The woman is crying very loudly, like not loudly, but she is crying very visibly outside the window. She had been looking on this fight going on here. And yeah, that's it. But she notices that Nancy is crying, and then she quickly like stands up, closes the curtains, and goes inside. And I guess Nancy will like say that there was someone inside the house. I think maybe this guy's wife. She was crying very visibly. um, mhm. No, they are gone. They are gone. They are gone. Our boy, let E4 still. They are now outside. They went till here, right? They started here. They started here and they went till here, and then they are now like some feet away. So you only you for 6 people are here. And Nancy did tell you that. So Nancy will say, if you want, I guess we can go and knock on the door and see if she replies. I'm not sure, but maybe she will. But I can clearly see. I could clearly see that she was crying a lot. So if you if you want, we can do that. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് വേണോ? If you want, you can ask her what was happening, what is happening. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you go up to her house, and you knock once, right? And there, right now, no one has replied yet, right? But if you want, you can roll me a perception. Whoever wants can roll me a perception. ഞാനാണോ? 16, okay. Someone help me. I will roll that. Again, Nancy is going to look around. So Aries, you knocked on the door, and Nancy is going to look around with advantage. Nothing happens. Mm-hmm. Okay. So let's say you did. It's a cantrip or not? Okay. So let's say you did, and I got 15. I mean, Aries had more, 16. Still, no. Anyone else want to look around? Mm-hmm. 12, no. 13, no. 3, no. ഒരാൾ മാത്രമേ ഉള്ളൂ ബാക്കി. ഓ, യൂറോൺ ഉണ്ടല്ലേ? ഓ, 20. Sorry, performance ആണ്. Euron perception എവിടെ? Perception 0 ആണ്. 3, no. If you want, so Nancy will also go up, and she is going to like hit harder and longer. Firebolt or it. So you can try kicking. It will be high DC strength check, athletics check. If you want, yeah, go ahead, kick. 20 DC at 20 DC to break a 20 DC. Oh shit! And you just touch, and the door opens, like forcefully opens, and you see like in front of you like a stair towards the second floor, and there you see a elf woman standing like in the stair. She was coming down to see her. She is still crying. You can see like tears in her face, right? And she's going to say, "What the fuck are you guys doing? Why did you break our door?" Indown, indown, we can indown. So, what the fuck is the meaning of this? Why are you breaking my door? Okay. So does that mean you have the right to break the door? Like what? But that does not give you any right to break my door. What? Uh-huh. Advantage and the intimidation. Persuasion. And then what are you persuading? What are you intimidating? And you have not. Ala, the first say that like what? Ask her something about like. Uh, yes, I was affected. My husband was just taken uh, to to police, and Lord only knows kind of uh, what kind of horrors made him. So yes, of course, I was affected by this. Hmm? And at that time, like you see, she kind of recognizes, at that time, like you more of you are coming in, right? So I would say Euron will like join her at that time, and Rhaegar. Hmm? Rhaegar is at front, and Verlan has also come on. So she says, okay, "You guys are the ones who went into the cave and came out alive, isn't it? Uh, I heard about you guys from some uh, good, and not to you, but yeah, others. So, the driver, the car driver, he told her about like she was given your description, right? And you guys may meet the description of the adventurers that went into that cave, right? She does not know that you came out alive, but clearly you did because you are there alive. Right. So she's going to say, I need, okay, please help us. Please, we did not mean to trap you guys, but our son has been taken by someone, and uh, he has ordered us to send many food. Like he has ordered us to send food to the cave, and if we don't, he's going to kill our son. Please, we did not have any other choice. Please, you guys need to help. You guys came out of that cave alive. We think our son is there. You need to help us, please. And like that she's crying more, and now she has fallen down. Like she has come down the stairs, and she has fallen down on her knees. Like, and she has her hand in front of you. Right? No, please, it is urgent. Please, you need to. And you had heard this story from Michael as well, right? That the Baxia, like the legend goes that Baxia steals children and like sucks the life out of them. That is her food, right? So it kind of fits that uh, their son got stolen, but you don't know if you want to see if she's lying or telling the truth. You guys can do a insight. She's telling the truth. Like you can see she's completely like broken, uh, fully crying, like uh, waterfalls of tears down her. It's not. It's not in any way lies. That uh, she is serious about this. Her son has been taken, and uh, they are like whoever took it, like telepathically communicated to her husband that he needs to send food for his safe return of his son, and food means live humans. Yes. Hmm? So Baxia. Yes. Yes. Eh? uh, uh, and Nancy. Mhm. So, but you don't understand that, but you know that she like her son is in danger, um, and like really now itself he's in danger. So, like urgent danger, basically. You want to say that? Hmm? Uh, sure, sure. Uh, we can give you whatever we want. Just tell us what you want, and we will give this you. You want gold, we will give a lot of it. Just we can give 600 gold, please. Uh, please save us, son. He's the only one we have. Yeah, 600 gold. 600 gold each alla total. പിന്നെ each gold 600 gold each. Persuasion. What are you saying? Persuasion. Persuasion. ആദ്യം പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് പെർസെഷൻ ചെയ്യണം. ലൈക്ക് വെൻ ഐ സേ യു ഡു പെർസെഷൻ റോൾ അങ്ങനെ. So Nancy is going to go up, and she's going to say, what about the bandits, the ones that pushed us? Clearly they had known our location. Were they on it too? Are they the ones who have your children, who have your child? And she's going to say, no, actually we had hired those bandits to take you guys to the cave, uh, after knocking you guys out, but they failed, so our cart driver had to do it himself. So Spider Queen alla, but yes, that is ade legendary creature alla, yes, legendary actions. Mm, mhm. Okay. Uh, okay. So you are accepting 600 gold. Please, yes, thank you. Please save our son. He's all we have. Advance. Okay, 120 gold. I will. She goes back to her, like she goes on to the side to one of the tables in the drawers. She takes out like a pouch, and she opens it, looks inside, counts it a bit, and then closes it, and then goes and gives to Rhaegar. Rhaegar, yeah, here you go. This is 120 gold. Now, please save her son. And she's still crying. Right? Please save her son. And we will give you the 480 gold after that. Please. Uh, uh-huh. Demanding which I will, if others are okay with it. 20 each. അപ്പോൾ എല്ലാവരും 20 gold ഇട്ടെ, including Amatros. ഇല്ല 500 ഗോൾഡ്. എല്ലാരും ആഡ് ചെയ്തോ 20 ഗോൾഡ്? വെർലാൻഡിന് 24 ഗോൾഡ് അല്ല 44 ആയി. ഓക്കെ, so that is done. What do you guys want to do? So she's like, thank you, and she's like closing the door, but the lock has been broken, right? So she cannot lock it anymore. But she like closed it behind you guys. And now you are outside the house. So what do you want to do? You don't know, but she said like it's urgent, and since you guys escaped, you were supposed to be the food, so the food has not been delivered. So you can put 2 and 2 together, say. Bandits were hired by, so Nancy had asked this, right? Bandits were hired by the World of Family to capture you guys and deliver you to the spider, like into the spider cave, right? Where after knocking you guys out. Yeah, that's it. You don't know who captured it. It could have been the spider. Maybe the sun is still there, but the only lead right now you have is that that spider. And Michael has also told you a story about this, like the spider. Like the legend goes that spider used to steal children and then eat like eat this life force out until it died. Eh? I mean, no one said you have to kill the spider. They just want. And I will also retcon one thing. I will say she like told you that there is a cart inside this here, right? This part that you guys can take to so that you can quickly reach that cave thing. Right? So there is a cart here that you can take. She also said that it's yours. You can keep it forever if you want. Eh? Uh-huh. Uh, so you can you know that it will take 3.5 hours to reach the cart. So cart is pulled. Yes, yes. But like Oravar one will drive and then someone will have to take over. So who all has land vehicle proficiency? Okay. Amathras has. Anyone else has land vehicle proficiency? Arkulle. You have land vehicle, okay. Okay, so that is good. So you both can like take 2 hours, 2 hours, so that both of you get short rest, right? And നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഷോർട്ട് റെസ്റ്റിൽ ഒന്നും കിട്ടില്ലേ? ലേ ഓൺ ഹാൻഡ്സ് കിട്ടില്ലേ ഷോർട്ട് റെസ്റ്റിൽ? യൂസ് ചെയ്തില്ലല്ലേ? ശരിയാ. Okay, so I will move you guys back to the city, right? So you guys still again, like, just as the first session, like the first day you guys met all of you, you set out now with a new companion, from his house, Alex Furlov's house, going this way through the market square. But this time when you, so this is like now 29th, right? Now it's not 28th, but 29th, right? So okay, and okay, so huge, large, huge, large negattu validaan, that is 15 feet. So while you guys are moving through the market square, you see that now the stalls, like they used to be closer together, now they are farther, and they are building like other stalls and tents in this area. You see like so okay, I did not say this, but first session they had been talking about a festival that is happening 2 days from now, right? 2 days from today, on the 30th of let's say April, because I don't like this naming. 31st Tunchir, right? That is when there is a festival, Merry Fonts Day, going to happen, and they are starting to like they have started to prepare for it, put up the tents, put up stalls and all in this market square, right? And then again you go guys, like pass through the market square slowly, go by the statue of ഞാൻ ഏതാണ് പറഞ്ഞ ഇയോണല്ലേ പറഞ്ഞ knowledge, the knowing mistress. uh, uh, and you guys like go by the uh, water watch headquarters. So while you're going by the water watch headquarters, Michael will see you and he will like wave to you guys. He's like, just wait, stop. And he said like our chief had said, she has something important to discuss with you guys. If you have some time, I think maybe you can discuss now. So so I would say it has been around 30 minutes, 1 hour, 1 hour, yeah, 30 minutes, like 1 hour, let's say, right? Since you guys they left, right? And they had immediate they you guys talked to the person, and then you guys discussed and took the card, loaded it up, and then you guys are now, so going inside, you now see that all the rooms are now full. Like there are people in that blue dress, blue guard uniform, walking around. A lot of these people like that, including Michael, is now also wearing the guard uniform in blue dress. Right. You see all the 10 rooms on both sides fully, people in all of them, and you know the room for the fourth room on the right side. So you guys go up to directly up to the room of the chief officer, and do you knock on it, or Michael is not with you anymore? Like Michael said, she has something important to talk to you, but then he went on his way. Okay, so she's going to say, yes, come in, please. And you see her still like with a pen in her hand, paper in front of her, and she says, oh yes, you guys, please come inside. I guess all go in, right? Ale. Okay. She's going to say, yes. So I had actually asked you guys here because you guys did really well during the battle with Alex and his uh, head servant. Uh, I can see that you guys are really combat able, combat like ready for combat, right? And even Michael couldn't stop talking about your prowess in combat. So, uh, so we. So I know you guys are like looking for some kind of monetary uh, payment for what you did in the morning, but I would like to do that, but it's not my place. I had to check with the Margrave, and he is not. Uh, I mean, since you guys voluntarily did this without our request, he is not ready to give you anything uh, right now. But I was able to talk to him and secure some work for you. So basically, okay. So yeah, she says. So basically, you guys can see like we are getting ready for the festival, and all the guards are actually quite busy within the town, uh, and I cannot send anyone outside the town for any kind of business. And you guys know that a band of bandits had already attacked you, and they are still out there. The what you guys fought was just a small group of the larger bandit, small subgroup of that largest bandit group who is still out there pillaging these cards that were uh, cards that we send out to the smaller villages all around the Quartal Sam. So we need your help in taking out this bandit camp, right? And I have talked to the Margrave, and I have uh, secured a payment of 300 gold for all of you, right? On the successfully finding this bandit camp and finishing them, right? It's up to you how you want to do this. If you want to arrest them, you can. If you want to kill them, we will not bat an eye, right? Dead or alive, they don't matter to us, really. Bandits. Eh? Spider-നെ trade ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുന്ന. So so are you saying you want to like go to the spider and you want her their guards to go to the spider again? Like you want to talk to her about that and try to see if she will go to. Eh? Hmm? Like it's up to you. She does not know about this yet, so it's up to you guys, right? She promised you guys 480 gold on safe return of her son. So and allow her, she has not finished. Like she is going to say, and you can also keep anything you find there. Uh, we just want to get rid of these bandits. They have been attacking all the food supplies and medicine supply parts that we sent out. So please take. Hmm. Uh, okay. So do you guys say anything to her? I mean, I hope this is not something you're discussing in character right now. So she's going to ask what kid are you? Eh? Okay, thank you. Yes, good. Yes, it's all right. It's all right. We just need them gone. Whenever you are free, please help us out. And you have 300 gold, and uh, we did hear news like they might be on near the mountainside, uh, near to the east, to the west of the Cattle Swamp, right? To the west of the Cattle Swamp, towards the mountainside. So let me take you guys back to the world map. മറ്റേ നിങ്ങളുടെ ആ ലൊക്കേഷനിലോട്ട് പോയാൽ if you see here, right, there is a summit peaks. So she is saying like the bandit camps might be somewhere towards that side, like basically like this, somewhere around this side, in this like 40 cave is somewhere around here, like this guy. This opposite അല്ല അതെ കേവ് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ടാണ് സമ്മിറ്റ്. യെസ് sorry, cave ഇവിടെ ആട്ടോ, sorry, 20 miles ആണ് cave, 20 miles, and then you can go here if you want. You can move 6 miles per hour with a cart. So here 20 miles you can get within 3 hours, maybe 3 hours 30 minutes, and it will take you around 10 hours to reach here. So maybe more than a day, for sure. More. Yeah, I mean, it will not be nice you go to a bandit raid with a kid. and and you and you know, like the you have one more quest in the city itself. So let me hope you guys know. But yeah, that is the least urgency. Like you can do anytime. Like there is no urgency to it at all. Right? So mhm. Yeah, you can. So you can go to the library if you want. Uh, Library would be somewhere around. ഞാൻ എവിടെ പറഞ്ഞ സിറ്റി സെന്റർ ആണോ ഞാൻ മാർക്കറ്റ് സ്ക്വയർ ആണോ പറഞ്ഞത്? Let's say it is market square somewhere. Sorry, city center, maybe somewhere close to you guys, like this building maybe. So you can quickly like get out of the headquarters and go there. So before that, she's going to say, and yes, also one thing, the prisoner that we got today, Alex, he has been demanding since the morning, since he came here, that he wants to speak with you guys. So he is going to. So if you want, you can. I mean, I would not suggest you guys to speak with the prisoner, but if you want to, you are free to do. But he is in prison, so he cannot give you money. Like only wife can give you money. Okay, so you guys go to him, right? So basically, she will bring out like she will ask one of the. She will come out with you guys from the room, and she will call to one of the guards and say, "Take these guys to Alex's cell, right? And let them speak for a few minutes, but only a few minutes. After that, you have to escort them out." Okay, and so I hope you understand. We don't let people speak to prisoners for more than few minutes. Mhm. And yeah, she has gone, but you have a guard who is escorting you guys to the prison cell where Alex is. Eh? Can you? Can you what? Why you want to speak for more than few minutes? I mean, uh, okay, so she like you when you entered this building yesterday, like you saw, and even today you saw that one large set of stairs going upwards, and a smaller set on both sides in the center going downwards, right? And that after it goes downwards, it there is a one more set of stairs, large set of stairs that goes downwards, like parallel to the uh, top one, right? And the guard. Sorry, ആരെങ്കിലും എന്തെങ്കിലും പറഞ്ഞോ? എന്താ? Okay. So the guard will take you like through the right the stairs downwards and into the down, and there is the dungeon where all the prison cells exist, right? And you can see on both sides like lot of cells uh, and guards like stationed at uh, uh, like some intervals, like farther away from the cells, so that they cannot catch him. They cannot catch the guards or do anything like that funny thing. But yeah, there are guards here, and you see cells on both sides. Like iron bars, cells inside the cells. You can see like rock walls on all side. You can see like a toilet, kind of like a Indian toilet, just a hole on one side, right, where they can do their business. You can see a small mattress. That's it, no bed or anything, just a mattress on the ground, and it's also like rocky ground, not that good, right? So you can see it's like very like trying having to spend days or months or years here is going to be very painful, not at all good. Right? And maybe you walk for around maybe 10-20 seconds, or a minute, like let's say 1 minute, and you pass around uh, 15 cells or something before you reach Alex Worldhouse cell, right? And he sees you guys, and he jumps from his, like he's currently in the back side of the cell. He's sitting down with arms around his arms around his leg, and face buried in the leg as well. And as he when he hears you, he looks up, he sees you, and he's jumping up from his position. He's coming towards you guys, right? And you can see he's also like a bit of has like he you can see dried tears, right? You can see that he has been also crying. Hmm? And he's going to say, please, you guys have to help me. You guys are the only ones who can help me. My son, he has been captured by the black. Eh? So you say, you know, how do you know? Did you see him there? Did you guys came out of the cave? Is he okay? Please tell me. You have to tell me. Oh, she. Yes. Yes. You please, you have to help me. We will give you anything. You are the only ones who have come out of the cave alive. Please, you have to save my son. We believe he is I'm sure he's there. He has been held captive by that monster. Please, you have to save. You have to save him. So I don't know. Like a week ago, he went missing, and that night I got in my dreams this lady came, and I don't recognize her, but she said that my son has been taken by Baxia, and that I have to feed her if if he needs to remain alive. And she said in the within 1 week, if you don't send six, yeah, if you don't send 6 people, she said. Hmm? Or 5 people, she said 5. Eh? uh, so she was like an elf like woman. She was wearing blue clothes. And she was more elvish than I've ever seen, like even more elvish than me. So you guys know it's like a fae kind of creature. Hmm? Uh, she in my dreams I clearly saw webs all around me, and yes, webs. And like before the dream ended, I saw like a very large creature who jumped out at me from darkness, and I woke up from that nightmare. But I knew, like, uh, you guys missed. There was more. There was more downwards, right? Adilota, there was an opening, but you did not go in there. Eh? But till you guys had gone, there was nothing. Like there, you did not see any humans or any bodies or anything like that till you guys went. I mean, you don't know. Like it's not. It was not with. Hmm? No. You guys made a lot of noise, right? You actually when they went inside the cave, they killed like 5, 6, 7, 8 spiders before they reached Baxia. So there was a lot of noise. So maybe that's why she was there where you saw her. Maybe not. Maybe something else. You don't know. Hmm. Yeah, she could not come out. This was like he said. This is a dream that he saw, right? But it was like very real for him, like different than any other dream that he has ever seen. Right? Yes, he will say, like normally dreams are not this clear, but this was very clear. It was as if I could see her, I could smell her, I could. Uh, it was as I could feel everything in that room, in whatever that place was. Uh, No, I did not. I did not see my son, but she said she will. It will be kept alive until uh, if I send 5 people, 5 food. So that is why I hired the bandits to take 5 people to the cave, but they failed to take you guys. Aropoela. Sorry. So basically, the same story. She's going to say the same story about. He is going to say the same story about the bandits to you guys, like the wife said, right? Uh, if you want to ask him anything, because he's the one who saw the dream, and uh, yeah, I mean he might have. Uh, so if you want to ask him that, you can do that. So he will say like, no, actually I don't, but my head servant is the one. Like I don't do this on my own, right? I don't get my hands dirty. My head servant was the one who hired them, and the information I have is he approached some shady guy within town to reach out to the bandits to do this, right? So if you want the information, please reach out to please check with Tongat. I will you can just tell him the story that I have told you. He will know that I have sent you. He will give you all the true information truthfully. uh, Please help us. If that information will help you, please help us as well. Please save my son. And like he will put his hands outside the bars, and now he is like in praying position, right? He is also similar to like what wife was doing. He is going to say, please help us, please save my son. uh, uh, okay, yes, thank you very much. You can, I will give you anything you want, any number of gold you want. If you have already talked to my wife, I guess she has already you have already arranged some kind of a reward for this. Please just help us, and I will make sure that you can get your reward fully. uh, and okay, so anything else you guys want to do, or that's it? If you want to, if that okay, so live. So ipo check cheyana ado are you going to? Mhm. um, okay, so you are going to the library, right? So library is this building. uh, so you guys go outside, like so the you guys go to the card, and he's going to say, okay, so if you're done, let's go, and he will escort you out, right? Take you out the same way that you came, and then outside the building, and he's going to like just stand there. He's going to say thank you, and he's just going back, right? And now you can go to the place where uh, Yastram told you where you can find the library. So you walk into the library, right? And you will see like it's like a 15 feet high building, right? Not a large building by any means. No second floor, no second floor or anything like that. But it's 15 feet high. 15 feet high. And you see on all three walls, you can see bookshelves, right? And these bookshelves are like till the roof, and you can see like there is a counter in front of the door, right? And behind the counter you can see this dwarf guy, sorry, human guy, is, and behind him you can see like a ladder. Libraries like that can roll along with the bookshelves ladder. So you will see a ladder going all the way uh, till the top, and then it will roll. So this guy human, he's going to come up to the counter, and he's going to say, hi, hello, welcome patrons, my name is Rick Silverhand, welcome to the library. If it is knowledge that you seek, you will surely find it here. Just let me know what you want, and I can help you with that. uh yeah, you don't know about it. So yeah, you have to ask him. So you have to ask him, like he will uh, uh, so he's going to say, just let me know what you want, and I will take out I will search for it in here. I know like every single book in the entire like at least the cover and what the basic information it will have. So if you want, if you are looking for some specific information, just let me know. I will find the book for you. Okay, local wildlife and monsters. And he's like, he goes up to the, climbs the ladder up, like halfway, and then he will put his hands on one of the wooden pieces of that, uh, between the bookshelves, and then he will pull himself so that he can move to that side. Like that way, he's moving both directions. So he's going towards the right till near the end, right? And you can see this ladder is actually there on all three walls. There are three different ladders on all of the walls, right? And then just before he reaches like near to the right end of the back wall, right? This is the wall behind him. So there he is going to like look, touch through books, and he's like, okay, this one, and he just reads, or takes one book out, opens it, he's reading, and he comes down and he's like, I guess this would help you, and he just gives it to you, right? And you see, like, it is like more about like wildlife and what kind of monsters and what their abilities are. Like, you can see there is something about spiders as well, right, somewhere there, but you will see like lot of different things like boars, deers, uh, uh, monsters, like since this is a swamp, there are lots of swamp monsters that are prevalent in the area. So those kinds of monsters and their details as well, like what they are, where they can be, where they are normally found, what is, how, uh, I mean, uh, what are they resistant to, what are their weaknesses, those kinds of things. Hmm? So you search for Baxia, like you search the index, you don't see any Baxia. You search the like back, if there is any kind of like this, you don't find it. If you want, you can speak with him. So you search like a spider, you see there is a, in the index there is a section for spiders. You see like normal spiders and giant spiders, and there is also like swarm of spiders is also a thing. You see that, but you don't know how, it does not have anything about the Baxia or legendary spider or something. Okay, so you, about the giant spiders, it says, it is normally like, it is not a normal creature to be found in the swamp, first of all, right? So it does not say that, but you will know basically, and it says like it is resistant to nothing. It is like it, there is no weaknesses. It says like it can climb up walls. If it is a layer where there are lots of webs, it can climb up the webs as well, up the walls, and it can sense anyone who has uh, like who has set foot on its web. It will be able to sense it, about giant spiders, right? And it can very easily walk on the webs, right? So it details like there are, it will wrap a person in its web, right? And basically restrain him, or restrain him inside a web cocoon, right? And then it has details how it will stick its teeth inside the cocoon, and hitting the creature inside the cocoon to kill it, like to kill it, and then suck food from it, basically, like that. Those kinds of details are there. If you want, you can ask him like about the Spaxia instead of just looking on the board, right? So, do you want to do that? I mean, okay. So yeah, like I mean, speak it out. Like how you will ask him. What are you going to ask him? Baxia, Baxia. That's Baxia. That name rings a bell. I just can't remember where. Baxia. Did you say something else? Like is it? Did you say legend? The meta game at all. Legendary attacks is meta game. uh, Cave close by. Oh, okay, okay. I think I remember now. Yes, 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 exactly. Okay, 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 okay. She and he, Rick Silverhand. uh, and he's going to say, no, no, no. I think I know. Yeah, this is the legend that has been going around town, right? Not recently, has been going around town for hundreds and hundreds of years. So yeah, yeah, let me check legend section. Okay, and then he will go up the stairs again, and then he's going to this time he's gone up the stairs on the right side, and he's going like to the middle, near the middle, and then he look again going through a few of the books, taking one out, and he's going to go okay, yes, this, and he's going to go and give it to you. So you see, the book is like the local legends or something like that, right? Local legends of Qatar, basically. And he has given you with the page open that names Paxia, right? And you can see this photo of Paxia as well. Like all of you have seen, except for uh, yes, Amatros. So I will just show it to him as well. This one. Hmm? Right, and it's like very huge. It's like this huge, I think. Yeah, this huge. Normal human is this huge. Yep. That's a human in his hand. Basically, you can understand, right? I mean, it's even huge, more huge than that. Like this is the size comparison. Hmm. Eh? Okay. Okay. So you read the like similar things that Michael has told you. Baxia, the underdark spider. Uh, he like a spawn came out of the spider queen, right? Spider queen is like a legendary god like of creature, kind of creature, right? Maybe demigod kind of thing, right? And uh, it is a spawn that came directly out of the energy from the spider queen. And uh, it details like how there have been multiple sightings of it across different places. So this might not be the only one that you see. And um, it does not. Yeah, it says that uh, people have tried striking it with poison, but it had no effect on it. Eh? So poison, no effect on it. No effect on it. Poison immune, and basically the same things as similar things as what you saw in giant spider. Same thing, like it can climb, it can sense you if you touch its web. It can walk on the web very easily. It can actually it can move much faster than normal people. uh, it can also like surround a person in cocoon, in the web cocoon, and bite through the cocoon to like suck out the life from it, right? It clearly says like sucks out life from the uh, cocoon to feed itself, like that. It basically sucks on life energy and feeds on life energy. Yeah, and that's basically most of the information that you see about the Baxia, the spider, underdark spider. Weakness, you don't see any weakness. You see, the web is, it says like the web was burning faster than normal things. So that it says that. So the web is weak to fire, but that's it. Not the spider itself, the web. Web is weak to fire. You will have to heal yourselves. Okay? Most, yeah, possibly. If you can like maybe prepare for this, you know that it's fire is its weakness, so maybe you can somehow prepare more fire or something. Maybe you can think of something. Maybe you can ask the librarian if he knows something. Hmm. Molotov cocktail. Molotov cocktail അല്ല Molotov അത് fire bomb. So if you ask him, he's going to say, "What do you mean by Molotov cocktail?" I have not heard that before. So weapons, you can find weapons in the just beside the market square. There is the shop from Frost Weaponry, right? Frost Smith, basically. Smithy. And I believe he Frost makes a lot of weapon. If you want, tower. What tower are you talking about? There are lots of towers around the world. Yes. But you guys tell him the description that you got from Yaston, and also the location, and he's going, yes. The Venceran Tower, right? It's called. He calls it the Venceran Tower. It's a very old tower. Belonged to the family of Venceran. I believe last a wizard called Leon Venceran used to live there. Uh, I heard he was into some dubious shit, some necromancy, something like that. He had a wife, a human wife, Eliza. Uh, hear he was cast out of his family because of that. This is, by the way, like 500, 600 years ago, right? And then he's going to say, okay, let me see, let me take which book will have this information. And then he will go to the still there itself. He goes up just above the ladder, again in the legends section. So these are all sectioned, right? Books are all sectioned here, and in the legend section itself, he is going to go little bit out, and he's going yes, this one, and he takes out a book, and it has details on Leohorn, who Leohorn Ben Seran was, right? And you have heard this name before, by the way, Ben Seran. This family name is the same for the chief officer, Mion Venceran, right? But Leohorn Venceran was lived so okay, yeah, here it is. He used to live yes, 600 years ago. He was cast out of his family. He used to live in the outskirts in that tower. But no one knows what happened to him. One day he just up and vanished, and he and his wife are nowhere to be. I mean, so the book details how he loved noble woman, a human in this town at that time, and because he loved a human, right? Elves at that time, and maybe even now, no one knows yet. You don't know, but elves at that time viewed humans to be below them, right? Even now you can see that all the top people are all elves, right? Alex, I mean the top people that the rich people that you know, Alex, Beyond, Menceran is an elf, right? Pure elf. Alex is a pure elf, and like people below them are all humans. Like you know that walking around, you have not seen lot of elves. Like there might be very few elves, but most of the like notable people, rich people, everyone is elf. Yeah, in this town at least. And at that time also elves used to look down on humans. So because Leon fell in love with this book says that Leon fell in love with Eliza, this human woman, right? He was cast out of the family and he had to live in the outskirts, like in the tower in the outskirts, in the mansion in the outskirts, right, with his wife. But one day, like his wife was killed. Rumors say that his family killed his wife because they did not like him living with a human, right? And ever since then, there have been rumors of uh, like crazy magic going around in that tower. There have been rumors that he was into necromancy, trying to like bring back his wife from the dead, right? And those kinds of like rumors there are. You see rumors like that, right? Like that, and then one day he just up and vanished, uh, or something happened to him. He was never seen again, right? And normally people don't go near to the town even now. Even after all these years, normally people don't go because it's off in the woods, right? Not close to any of the normal settlements, off in the woods, and yeah. So that's yeah, that's it. Mm-hmm. Eh, it's up to you guys. Yeah. So you are going to Smithy. He you asked for, if you ask for alchemy, he will point you to alchemy. Uh, it's up to you guys. Yes, sure. Uh, നിങ്ങളുടെ കയ്യിൽ എത്ര ഗോൾഡ് ഉണ്ട്? 40 ഗോൾഡ് ഈച്ച്. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് എന്താണ്? ഫയർ സോഡ്. ഫയർ ഫയർ സോഡ് പ്രൈസ് ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞുതരാം. ഫയർ സോഡ് നോക്കട്ടെ. Okay, so you go to the alchemy store, is it? Alchemy. Okay, so I mean, you don't know that. You can ask him if you want. Uh, and yeah, when you set it on fire, you will also, like the person inside might also get damaged, but he will come out faster. Okay, so uh, he's going to say yes. The alchemy shop. I mean, if you want, you can tell me what exactly you are looking for, and maybe I can help you. You know, I am knowledgeable because I read a lot. You guys should try to. and he's going to say, he says you guys should try to, and he's going to say, if you tell me what you want, I can tell you which shop you will find it. But yes, alchemy, that would be the one handled by uh, Chantrell Crest player, and her shop would be in the, I would say, he would say like near to the end of the uh, market square, this side, around this side, like near to the Sunset Stride Inn. I'm not sure if you have, if you are not Sunset Stride Tavern. Not sure if you've gone there, but it's the best tavern in town. You can get the best ale there, right? Just say. uh, okay, good. Good. So yeah, this one would be the one, Chantrell's alchemy shop. You can go there. You might that might have some alchemy supplies if you want. But if you are looking for something very specific, just let me know. You have what? Hello. Yes. What do you mean mage in the town? Like there are lots of people who can do arcane magic. I can also do arcane magic a little bit, but not that much. I have studied artificer. Oh, you mean you want magic items created? That I'm sorry, but yeah, that we don't have such a person in this town. Sorry. No. Sorry. എന്താണ് ഒന്നുകൂടി പറഞ്ഞേ? സോ അതിനെ കുറിച്ച് എന്താ പറഞ്ഞേ? ഞാൻ കേട്ടില്ല. Okay. അല്ല, anyone cutting will have to roll over 10. Right? You know that already. 15 ആണോ? ഇല്ല 10 ആണ്. 8 points, 8 points ആണ് കൂടുതൽ. It is 15. But the thing is like, okay, in the thing, right, you also read that the web even though it is like vulnerable, like it is weak to fire damage, it is immune to bludgeoning, poison and psychic damage. Psychic എന്തായാലും, like obviously you cannot do psychic damage to a web. Poison and bludgeoning also will not affect the cocoon. It will just like transfer all the damage back to the whoever is inside the cocoon. And poison also, it will give the poison, like if you try to like inject it with the poison, the injection will go into the person who is inside. Yeah, it depends how you are setting it on fire, right? But if you like you can so I'm going to say this, you can try creating like Molotov cocktails, right? And not the person, like not the librarian who is saying this, not Rick who is saying, but as a DM out of the character I'm saying this. you can create things on your own. Like Molotov cocktail, it's just a bottle with alcohol, and at the top there is a like eh? at the top there is like tuni or a cloth with that can be set on fire. So you set the cloth on fire. You need tinder box for that. Most people will have. You can use that action, set it on fire and throw it uh, at the web, right? So what you're trying to look for is some things like uh, potion of fire breathing, which will cost around 500 gold. Right? I'm not sure if any one of you have that. You, but if you want, you can go to like get. You know that ale and all cost 1 silver, so maybe a bottle of ale will cost 5 silver at max, and you can get many bottles like that. You can stuff the clothes inside it. You can buy clothes from all around the market square. You can stuff clothes inside it and create. Yeah, you can create these kinds of എന്താ പറയണ്ടേ improvised weapons. അത് ഞാൻ calculate, അത് ഞാൻ തീരുമാനിക്കും. I will decide. So I will look up around. I mean, anyway, like this week we will not be able to do that, right? So mostly like the session is over. We are past like 4 hours. So mostly next week we will be doing this attack on the spider and uh, everything else. But yeah, meanwhile I will look up how much damage Molotov, improvised Molotov cocktail will do. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. This was like lot more role play and lot less combat. Actually, ഞാൻ